Do it to you, sweet banana. Come on, do it. Hello and welcome. I'm live, and so are these fine folks. We got Trash, Trenchy, John Steele, Bobinashi, and Fun's Fun. And it's after hours. Just chilling.
Dun, dun, dun.
So yeah, we're all just hanging out. How's it going, guys? Going well tonight?
I'm done with work, so I'm happy.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Well. I'm just trying to find something to turn my TV down because my TV's really loud behind me. I'm going to turn it down.
Hey, Sasha.
Yeah,
Sasha's in the chat.
Hey, Sasha.
Hola, Sasha. I hope my stuff in the back isn't too loud. Not drowning anybody out, right?
Yeah.
Good. I worry about it because I was listening to music, so I'm like, because it's after hours, so I'm like, oh, chill, hang out, listen to music. Hopefully not get a strike.
Why is it the adverts on TV at like 4 a.m. decide to have like hardcore trance music on them? Like it's like your late night chill out stream, but no, we're going to play you hardcore music, dance music instead on a Wednesday.
It's for all the people that are partying in the middle of the night.
On a Wednesday?
Yeah, it's locked
in
lockdown. Yeah, but all the clubs are closed, like.
Big fish, let's cardboard. Seaweed.
Thank you, Sasha. Like, I appreciate the hell out of that, dude. I didn't realize it was up to. I thought I was still at like 54. So thank you.
Nice.
That's freaking awesome.
Whoop whoop.
God knows I could get all the subscribers I can. Jeez, it's fucking brutal. Killing me.
I don't have a celebrating noise. The best I've got is 60 F subs. Whoop whoop. Air horns. It's the best I've got. Apparently, I don't celebrate much.
Have any of you guys ever watched that fucking show Superstore?
I've seen a little bit of it.
So you know the Asian chick, the young Asian chick that gets pregnant, and she's with that white dude and shit.
Mm-hmm.
He always does that fucking noise when he's always like acting like
yeah.
He always does that
yeah. That's where I got it. That's what it was. That's what was stuck in my head. It was like I couldn't think what it was. My wife is watching that show.
Oh shit! Nice.
Yeah, we play that at like basketball games or something like that, right? It's like their celebration.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not into sports. I'm a fatty.
It's all muscle, man.
I remember when they were replaying like matches or showing replays of games from the World Cup. They were so annoying that they had to go in and fucking use audio software to remove the sound of vuvuzelas and fucking air horns. They were just so fucking annoying. People would be like, yeah.
There's quite a lot of stuff do that though, like they edit out crowd sounds and shit. WWE are quite famous for it. Certain chants and stuff, they'll edit them out and put more crowd cheering on top, so you don't have to hear it. But then I kind of like the idea of people adding in sound effects for like snooker. You know, something that's ridiculously quiet, and somebody just putting in vuvuzela noises every time they go to hit the ball and shit. I think that would be fucking great. Like it's like extreme snooker.
Mm-hmm.
I would chant to the referees are bollocks.
The best I've seen was when somebody farted really loud, and like it happened like twice, and the referee tried to throw people out for them farting. Like I was like, man, can you imagine that's the exciting thing that happens at a snooker game? Somebody farts really loud and gets kicked out. Like, man, I was like, damn, it's just not the same.
the person refuses to leave, so the ref puts one of the balls into a sock and just fucking clobbers the guy across the edge.
Oh, dude! Like honestly, it was like for as much as a snooker game can, it kicked off. It was fucking hilarious. Like the proper went crazy. It was like, what? This is like the world, like the Crucible, like the world tournament of snooker. Like you've got all the best players for the world over, and someone farts and gets like starts a riot. Fucking fantastic! Can you make that shit up?
Grab the stick, man, right away. The fucking weapon right there.
Fart one more time, I'll turn you in a fucking popsicle.
Oh shit!
That happens a lot, like with sporting events, Sasha. The we will refuge.
They're gonna have fucking snooker hooligans now. Like that's when they remake the Warriors and shit. There's gonna.
It'd be fucking fantastic.
They're not remaking the Warriors, are they?
Fuck boycott.
They've thought about doing it, but you can't remake The Warriors. The Warriors is one of those quintessential movies of its time. The story would not work in a contemporary setting because of technology, because of societal norms. Yeah. It's an absolute hell. Even for the 70s, it was very fucking. It was very avant-garde to the point. It was basically a retelling of a Greek myth.
Yep.
About like I think Trojans or Spartans trying to get home, but like you couldn't tell a story like that in a contemporary day, like you know.
No, none of that exists in the same way it did anymore. Even the train itself was a character itself in the movie. The train is like the biggest part of the whole movie, pretty much. So
it could never happen. If they do, they change it too much, you know?
Yeah.
I saw your comment, Sasha. I did see it.
Like
Tretchy, don't feel flustered by that. It's like I saw what you said. Yeah, I saw.
I'll fucking see you after this stream.
Oh no, it's not bad. It's not bad at all. It's not.
Knives,
it's not bad.
Knives in Central Park.
Sorry, I can't help it.
That's fun.
That was awesome.
Great. I love it. I'd do it too if I had one. I don't though.
Like, I don't get why don't they remake bad movies and make them good? Like, why do we gotta remake good movies and make them bad?
Remake the universe.
Movies.
Remake Howard the Duck, even though I love that movie, but remake Howard the Duck.
Dude, if they did that right, that could be cool.
I mean, I feel like it would need to be like rated R. Like I feel like it would need to be like I would have to be Deadpool level.
Oh yeah, because Howard in the comics is one fucking horny bastard boy. Like, you know.
It'd have to be R-rated. They did.
He looks more like the actual duck that they did in Guardians of the Galaxy. They came out with in the 80s.
Yeah.
Yep. More comic book accurate. That's easy though. That's all CGI with him. So.
John,
yeah, I kind of would have liked to see them in.
Huh?
John, do you have to turn your camera the other way?
I feel like you've took the invisibility serum and you've like turned invisible on us.
Yeah, just
HG Wells, mate.
Just look at it that way.
Like he's right there, you guys.
You can't fucking see me. I'm sitting in the chair.
Okay. No.
You guys can't see John.
I'm moving this cord. See? Look.
He's right there. I see him. John, I see him, man. They're just playing the show. I see ya.
Okay. Thank you.
I see you sitting there smiling, happy. Nobody's
I
joking
see a
around.
John Steele moving the mouse from a man.
I don't know who the fuck can't see me, man. You can't see me.
But
Who's that?
our
Who's that?
shenanigans are
John
cheeky
Cena?
and fun.
Shenanigans.
Oh,
You say shenanigans one more time.
Question
We
for you,
actually
Ethel.
have a snooker, what you would call a snooker place over here called Shenanigans. Like, you know. Yeah, I'm not lying, bro.
Fucking love it.
That's supposed to be an Irish term. And I've never heard a fucking Irish person in my entire existence use that.
really?
Shenanigans.
Yeah.
I can't say I have.
Thing.
Maybe it was a more literary thing, like people that wrote books and stuff and such. Probably maybe they used it more so than the common.
Either that or it's a thing from back in the day that came over with all the original fucking Irish immigrants, and then they just kept it over here, and the rest of Ireland was like, nah, that's old slang. We don't use that anymore.
Yeah. But the thing is, Sadie, we've used shit that's fucking is out of fucking date for centuries. It's weird. It's just shenanigans. I'm wondering, is it bastardized? Is it like it was partially an Irish word and then we clobbered something onto the arse end of it? It was probably an Irish word that couldn't be pronounced. Sort of like, fuck it, we'll say shenanigans.
You know, that actually makes me really curious.
Well,
I'm
do you
Googling it
guys
now.
have,
The mannequin catastrophe.
Marty, do you guys have a word that's like shenanigans? Like that you sounds like it sort of?
No.
Shenanigans, 1855, of uncertain origin. Earliest records of it are in San Francisco and Sacramento in California.
What?
Go figure. Go fucking figure. Dude, San Francisco made fortune cookies too.
Get this. Suggestions include Spanish shanada, a shortened form of sharanada. Trick deceit is less likely. German shingili, peddlers argot, or workcraft. Or another guess is Irish shenak, fox. Yeah, but the earliest records of the actual shenanigan are in San Francisco and Sacramento. 1855.
I fucking knew it.
The more you know.
The 49er guys and shit.
Should have guessed it was a made-up word for fucking you guys. Your one contribution to the English language. Shenanigans.
We got more.
Pontificating. Maybe my new favourite word.
It is a good word, though.
On these things.
What
Did you
the
say
fuck is pontificating?
What? Oh. Come on, man.
Pontification.
My favourite word's rambunctious. No, we don't say it enough nowadays. Such a good word.
Does that mean like fucking something nasty with pomegranates? Because what is pontificating?
No, that means something nasty involving the Pope.
Oh, that makes sense.
Do you know who the pontiff is, Trench?
Wait, what's a pontiff? Is that like an animal?
The fucking Pope.
Oh,
What does the Pope do?
I don't want to know what the Pope
Okay,
does.
Not shit in the woods.
Trench, say you go to war. You go to video game war against the church. The Pope is the final boss. He's like the icon of sin. He's like Metal Gear Rex.
Wait a minute. So when the Pope fights people, it's called pontificating?
Yeah. Yeah, Churchy, that's exactly what it is. When the Pope
Yeah,
fights
yeah, yeah.
people. You know,
we'll go with
because the
that.
Pope's famous for running around like Mike Tyson, biting the ears off of people.
Basically, it's like blowing smoke up your ass, basically.
Oh,
Period.
it means the thunder.
Better luck
That's
next time, fuckboy.
That's the best one.
To be honest, Sponge, this is the perfect stream to use that soundboard on because this is literally anything goes. There's no rules or topic. So that works out.
I'll move it out of my reach for a normal stream.
What are you over there pontificating about?
Pontification.
It means to ponder or wonder or think about something.
Is that not what they call it when they fought like the Power Rangers get their droids together?
Means to basically give your view and like pontificate, like you're being sarcastic and you're like your view is the best type of shit. That's what like pontificate and like dogmatic, like it's like dogmatic shit. Like so, you've seen Dogma, Trench?
Yeah, I've seen Dogma.
That's what dogma, dogmatic. That's basically being preachy and like with your views and shit.
Full of shit.
Oh,
Basically, you're full of shit and you're fucking giving your full of shit opinion, whether people want to hear it or not.
so that's why that's called that. Okay.
Yeah.
So do you think that's when they call it a pew? Or does that go for any religious guy?
Oh, I don't know.
Any Catholic? When the Pope cuts one, when he lets one rip, they call it a pew, right?
Nice.
Boy, that man's got a pew in his rectory. Whew.
Thought that was the altar boy.
Boy, I was. No strange shit happened. I could tell you that. But I think we used to watch the father fucking smoke, and then we used to fucking like hit up the fucking donation box and steal the money and shit. That's what we used to do.
This is compensation.
They didn't mess with you in that way because even when you were a little boy, you were friggin' jacked, and they're like, "No, dude, we don't want a piece of him. You can't friggin' wreck me."
No, I just fucking asked too many questions, so that I was too fucking inquisitive, and they were probably like, "Yeah, this kid, if we do something to this kid, he won't shut up about it." Type of shit. But who the fuck knows, man? No, I was too inquisitive, man. They didn't want to hear it from me, man. I had too many questions. So.
That goes to show, ask questions, be inquisitive, don't just take things as people tell you, and you don't get molested.
That's the whole point.
Yeah.
Just don't, like ask questions and you won't get molested and shit. What the fuck, yo?
Sasha, I never do a topic. But why is this a new thing to you? Sasha, like, since when have you had a topic on your screen? Like, this, I really don't get this argument because like he's never had a topic before, and me and John never have.
Well,
topics.
usually, Sasha's vary from like his love of particular movies to his love of Rihanna and other women from the Caribbean. So, like it's like one or the other. So
He's got a theme though. It's more of a theme than a topic.
Mm.
Yeah, you got a point.
I don't know. I mean, I guess this.
Why are we so stupid at the back of John's computer?
I said that. I said
what are you
that fucking
talking
10
about?
minutes ago.
What are you talking about? I'm sitting in that chair. I already told you guys this.
He's right there. He's got a blue shirt.
John, even if you were invisible, that's the worst way to pose a camera. Right now, we're just looking at your invisible fucking shoulders and your chest.
You don't see me moving the stuff here? Like, what the fuck?
I see your thumb.
Huh?
Most of my streams have a topic. Is Junebug right? Like, could I be doing more of these? Like, I don't know.
You do whatever you want to do, Apple.
Come here. It's your fucking stream. Like, I do what I want. I'm on fucking YouTube. What? Fucking 5-6 years now. I've only got 400 subs. I don't care. I'm not doing it to fucking please other people. If other people enjoy it, way to go. But I do the channel for me.
And I don't even do my own shit. I just come out and hang out on yours.
Yeah.
I usually just have a topic because it gives us something to talk about. Like, I always need something to bounce off of. Like, I don't know if you guys noticed that, but I need something to bounce off of. Like, I need a theme or a topic or something.
Perfect.
Yeah, that's cool as well. As if you like it, if it's a fucking thing you're passionate about, go with that. But sometimes it's just good to just fucking freewheel it.
But I don't know. I like doing this too, though. This is the first non-topic-y one I've started. I've jumped on to Trenchy and John's streams with no set parameters before, and it's been fun. And is why I decided to do this tonight. I'm like, hey, let's do one that's just bouncing around and just doing whatever.
Right. Here's how I do it: is I give myself like a topic to bounce off of, but then as soon as people start coming in, we just talk about whatever you want to talk about, and we just bounce up, let the conversation naturally progress,
Yeah. Beckett, are we still doing the fucking Snyder Cut discussion? Actually, Trench.
When do you want to do it? I'm a little. When do you want to do it? I'm down. It's just Knight's asking me to do something, so I need like what day?
Okay, we'll do it next week or whenever. Just, I'm like fucking all over the gap this week, and I'll need to start out something with aliens. But if we do it your one, and I can just bounce on, that's just as good. Like.
Oh, dude, like whatever you want to do. If you want to host it or I can host it, I don't care. I just think it'll be fun to talk about. But yeah, I'm down.
I've still not watched it yet. I need to watch it. Like, I've not had time.
It's a commitment, man. It's like 4 hours.
It's 4 hours of your life you may not get back. Ethel gave the best fucking description of the Joker at the end of that movie. He looked like Marilyn Manson after he had a shellfish allergic reaction to shellfish.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I don't like Jared Leto as the Joker at all.
Nope.
In any way, shape, or form.
His face was all bloated and washed out. The red stuff all over his lips. Like what is that? Cocktail sauce? He got a severe allergy to shrimp and he forgot and he just ate a bunch of salad.
He looks like if that fucking idiot Rainbow fucking Bright Tekashi 6ix9ine had a baby Jared Leto and produced that. Yep.
That fucking guy.
I thought it was glad when he had the tattoos and they had the smiley face tattoo on his hand and he was just like, but.
The Cholo Joker. That was what they were going for, the Cholo one, but I think they wanted to go for a more post-apocalyptic one, like he's killed cops and he's got their body armor and he's all the badges of the cops he's killed. But it still makes no fucking sense. It's Snyder. Snyder does what he wants.
It works in the context of what they were going for. But in the end, it was slightly better than Suicide Squad's Joker, but it still wasn't good. It still wasn't good.
Let's do the fucking so do the living color shit. Blaine and Antoine hated it. Fuck.
You need to, if you do that, you need the little hat. You need the little hat.
Right?
Well, okay, we have two problems with that, Ethel. One, John's invisible, and even if he wasn't invisible, the camera is positioned in such a way we wouldn't see the hat floating. It's just
He's trying to show off his invisible junk.
I better hang it up.
Wait, you're saying he's flashing us right now, Sponge?
Yep. Hell, I mean, that's what I'd do if I was invisible, not gonna lie.
Well, you'd have to, walk around naked if you were invisible because your clothes aren't invisible. So, I mean.
Look,
I'm Scottish. It's not that far removed.
You don't see my shadow?
Unless you're the Invisible Man from the Invisible Man TV show, because he could make his clothes and other objects invisible because he excreted the stuff.
Right, Ethel?
Yeah, because he had the synthetic gland in his head and he had the Ouroboros tattoo on his. I watched a lot of Sci-Fi Channel, folks.
That was cool when he pretended to kill himself and it looked like he'd blown his head off, but he just made his head invisible. That was cool.
That was actually a very underrated show, I think.
Well, what's the show?
The Invisible Man. Hold on, I have a DVD. Hold on.
I gotta check that out because I love
basically there was this guy called Darian Fox, and he was a cat burglar, and he saved a guy's life who was having a heart attack, but the guy accused him because he'd broken in. The guy accused him of sexual assault, and he was going to get 60 years in prison.
Oh,
so his brother put him forward for an experiment to get his sentence reduced.
Oh, where is it? Oh, I have it. Where is it? Is it invisible? God damn.
Keep it going with the video.
I hate being homeless. I had everything organized. This is just chaos.
You're right, Sasha. Like, there is an hour of footage missing from Suicide Squad that contains the Joker, and now fans want the Joker cut released, or the David Ayer cut or whatever. And I'm like, do we really need to be releasing all these cuts? Like, Jesus Christ.
That's gonna be the new thing, Trench. They're gonna start doing that shit. Watch.
I mean, I get it. Like that, there's been a lot of cuts, like the Watchmen cut and stuff, but it's like really years after it's released. I mean, it should be both cuts. If you're gonna do cuts, it should be released right when the movie's released on DVD. You can get both cuts.
Sure, we're supposed to be getting an R-rated cut with Mrs. Doubtfire.
What?
I've seen that. There's like an adult version. It's more adult based.
What?
You're fucking joking. What?
Yep.
No,
There's a lot.
Essentially, Robin Williams. Sorry, Sponge. Go on.
There you go.
Oh, okay. No, essentially, Robin Williams was going to the way he'd improv, and there's like fucking hours upon hours upon hours of him just doing funny stuff, but doing more adulty themed funny stuff. And they saved it, and they can integrate it back into the fucking movie again.
I don't think they should do that. They should leave it alone. I kind of like it the way it is.
No, I kind of want an adult fucking Mrs. Doubtfire. Wholeheartedly want a like an adult version.
Like, why don't
Robin Williams was funny. Robin Williams was great as a kids actor, but as an adult comic, he was fucking genius. Like, I'd be wholeheartedly for that shit.
Just release it on like DVD as deleted scenes. We don't need a new release of the movie.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Here's the big trench.
Line. God. It's not invisible, I'm just blind. So, hold on. Just make this big for a second. Said, I want to be big. Do it. There it goes.
It's a nice box.
Yeah, it's not too bad. It's one of those fold-out accordion boxes. So it's like you open it and you get all your gifts.
Ah.
How long did that run for? Like 1 season or?
2 seasons. I believe it was 2 seasons.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
This was a
Is
sci-fi channel. This actually aired just before Farscape on Fridays.
Oh shit! That's I'm loving Farscape, so I'll have to check that out for sure. The
Oh, yeah.
Invisible Man.
It's pretty good. Pretty good. I like it. I like it. It's a like.
Do you know what it reminded me of, Ethel? There's a TV show where John Goodman plays an insurance agent who falls out in front of a train, and they put his brain into the body of a hunky kind of super spy, and his handler is Dennis Hasbert from 24, President Palmer, and he has to like fight different supervillains. And one guy was this like Chinese guy who was like dropping eggs filled with sarin in public places. Does anyone remember that show?
No.
I don't remember that. That's an odd episode of Roseanne.
I'm gonna have a look. But
Sasha,
it's the same kind of premise. Oh, sorry.
not Goodman. Sorry. Just highlighting.
No.
Go right back at it.
It was the same kind of premise as the Invisible Man series, of this like regular kind of Joe being put into kind of remarkable circumstance, and he wasn't allowed to interact with his prior life.
Kind of similar to the Doom Patrol as well, like with Brendan Fraser's character, Robot Man.
There's a
There it
total.
goes.
Wow. Not know that.
That sounds dope. Well, there's a Blazing Saddles TV series that wasn't released, but they made a bunch of episodes so they could keep the rights just in case they wanted to make a sequel. So there's like a bunch of episodes of this Blazing Saddles show that may never be released because it was just made to keep the rights for the movie.
There was also an unreleased Wonder Woman series just after Linda Carter, but that got 86.
And like Linda Carter wasn't even going to be the original Wonder Woman. It was like another lady. Yep.
But they chose the right woman for the job. I you guys know I love Linda Carter. She's awesome.
Yep. We chose buxom Linda Carter and her Latina hands. Yep. Yeah, she's what actors are part Latino? Daisy Duke, Catherine, Linda Carter, Wonder Woman.
Is it sad that the first thing that came to mind was Emilio Estevez?
Yeah, Emilio.
That's
basically
his brother's name, dude.
Now and again. Trashed. It was called Now and Again.
Thank you. Now and again.
Nice.
Sorry, Marty.
Last one season, 22 episodes.
If you get a chance, check it out, Sponge. You might enjoy it.
Yeah, I kind of like John Goodman. I feel like when I'm going to be an old fat man, that's what I'm going to be like.
Well, he's now, isn't he?
Yeah, I know, but I don't have a lot of money to spend on personal trainers and shit like that, so I'm just going to get fat.
Personally, I don't like what celebrities do. It creeped me out when Drew Carey did it, and it creeped me out when John Goodman did it, and it creeped me out when what the hell's his name did it. And I just
Kevin Smith.
Yeah, him too. Oh my God, he looked like a deflated balloon. What the hell happened?
He had
Oh,
to
like
because he
Jonah Hill?
His heart.
yeah, he was fucked.
When John
Unless he
Goodman lost
fucking
weight, though,
lost
John
weight.
Goodman turned into a fucking scrotum.
His neck looks gross now.
Yeah,
He's literally got the fat bastard lost weight neck.
Yeah,
You know?
it's like, you know, you've deflated, but you've big fucking folds of skin just flopping off you like
And you
a
know
fucking
he has the
like
money
one of
to
those
get it
cows.
removed.
Yeah. Sadie, do you know what he looks like? He looks like one of those underfed cows in India. Just big
Oh,
fucking
God.
folds.
Yeah,
of
with the
fucking
hanging-
shit off.
Like a
Big
Brahma
turkey neck.
bull. Yeah.
Why do you think I've got a beard? You can't see my turkey neck. That's what the beard's for. It's turkey stealth.
That's the.
Sponge.
I feel like.
Fucking,
Oh, sorry.
I was just gonna say, fucking, I'm with you, brother. The only way that I can define my chin from the rest of my fucking neck is to grow a beard. It's either that or get a Sharpie and do it on my face to fucking show the definition line, like, you know. Sorry.
Not even gonna lie. When I've not got my beard, I look about 10.
Like,
It's fucking terrible.
That's like the big lie about weight loss that they never tell you. That's like the dirty secret they never tell you. Oh, hey, by the way, if you lose those 40 or 50 pounds, I hope you have a few $1,000s for plastic surgery because you're gonna have some loose skin. Your stomach will look
It
like
depends.
Yeah.
It depends on what age you are and how big you are and stuff like that. Like in your early 20s, you've got more elastin in your skin, so like it's easier to bring it back in.
Yeah.
Actually, it's not too bad. But when you're like an old man, you're genuinely just going to turn into like a raisin.
Dude,
Yeah.
that depends though, because I met somebody who was 20 who was like 300 plus pounds in their teenage years, and then they lost weight, and their stomach was literally just a big, like a 4-inch or more flap of skin.
Yeah. Within reason, though, like the body has its limits after all.
I think it's a thing where you got to do it progressively. If you lose it overnight, you'll end up looking like Quark's mother, just like fucking the Grand Nexus, fucking shit folding off you, like, you know.
You know what it's like? It's like if you loan like a T-shirt to somebody who's got like the George Costanza syndrome. If you loan a T-shirt to somebody who's got like a big bulbous head, like a turtleneck or something, and they put it on a bunch of times, it stretched it all out, and it never go back.
Dude, it's the same one you borrow your shirt to a chick with really big boobs and you get it back and you're like, well, this is not gonna work anymore.
I have that problem all the time.
I got that one. Well, it's like yeah, it looked like I had a pretty nice business. Come on up top, but now it's like
It's like watching a baby be born.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, you know that bit in Ace Ventura 2 with the rhino.
White people.
that kills me. That Ace Ventura shit. When he's in the rhinoceros and the family top.
The only thing close to that is when Danny DeVito climbs naked out of the couch and It's Always Sunny in Philly.
They need to do the 4-hour original Batman Returns cut where the fucking penguin crawls out of a penguin like that. So it's Danny DeVito. He comes out of a penguin's ass and turns into that guy and shit.
Dude, he was terrifying in that movie though. Like they picked right. When he bit that dude's finger off, I remember when I first saw that movie, I had to have been like 10 or something. And when he bit the dude's finger off, I was just like, holy shit!
What the fuck? Like
that was the coffin nail in Tim Burton continuing to do the fucking Batman series. That scene.
But that part was so badass. It was fitting. That's who Penguin is.
I love that part of the movie. He's like, oh, ha, 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 ha. It could be worse. At least my nose is gushing blood. And the guy's like, yeah, ha, ha. Wait, what does that mean?
Yeah, no, I was for it.
I felt sorry for him in the end, where he came out of the water. I need an ice cold glass of water, and this green gunk just fucking foaming out of his mouth. And that was the moment Warner Brothers are like, how are we supposed to sell Happy Meals?
The worst thing was, they gave us Danny DeVito twins, like cheers, little fat happy guy, and then it was like evil finger biting, fucking raw fish eating bastard. You're like, whoa.
Fuck You, Twins is a great movie, and I'm 10,000% behind them remaking it with fucking Aquaman and fucking oh my god,
Peter Dinklage and Jason Momoa.
Yes.
Is that what they're doing?
No, but they need to. I want to make a petition.
What's happening? No, the one that's happening is they're remaking it, and it's going to have Danny DeVito, Arnold Schwarzenegger, and Eddie Murphy as the third triplet.
Oh yeah, that's right. I did hear about that.
And then COVID happened. I don't know what happened after the whole COVID thing, but that was the plan. That was they had originally all signed up for it.
Yeah, Twins 2.
Triplets, triplets.
For some reason, Arnie singing Yakety Yak always sticks in my head. Yakety Yak. Oh, come back.
Yakety Yak.
Burned into my fucking brain. I need twin brother. Come on, we're twins. We go off to New York. That's a car.
No, what's ruined for me is that documentary with Arnold Schwarzenegger that I didn't know about until I started working at my last job. And they showed me the clip of him being like, what is it? Bodybuilding is like coming, and being in movies is like everything's like coming. And I was like, oh my fucking, I can't unhear it.
Sadie, that isn't the worst thing he said. Yeah, what was it? He was quoted in saying in his book, "Pussy eating ain't cheating." He actually said that.
Pussy eating isn't cheating, yeah.
Although he didn't listen to his own rules, because now he's got that weird fucking kid with his
get to the clitoris.
Oh my god.
Maria, your push is too hairy. Get to the chopper.
The kid he got with the housekeeper looks more like him than the other kids.
Than all of his other kids, yeah, because Maria Shriver's a creepy living skeleton, and his DNA couldn't take over. But yeah, the kid with the housekeeper actually looks dead ass just like a darker skinned little fucking Schwarzenegger. The kid was buff and shit from the time he was young.
Yeah, that's fucking like that kid turned out like him. The other ones are like, what?
Dude, where it's so obvious, where like she could never bring that kid over to the house because it's like, well, clearly there's something weird going on here.
Yeah, he had a thing for Latino chicks because Frida Alpia from Predator, he fucking tried it on with her. Maria Conchito Alonso from The Running Man, he tried it on with her. Like, he tried it on with the other chicks, but he was really fucking he had a major thing for fucking Hispanic women.
Why do you not like my bulging muscles?
I like your accent. Why don't you like mine?
God, I just have a quick question. Did you see I made it big a minute ago, but it didn't pop up for me. That's the first time that's happened. Junebug Films, this Batman 3 comment. Did you guys see that at all, or was it just like invisible for you? Like, because I highlighted.
I knew about that. It was going to be. Robin Williams is the Riddler and Marlon Wayans is Robin.
Yeah, let's see if I can get it to pop up this time.
He said, Burton said he wanted to do like Batman's Beginnings, like it was going to be like a year one type story, and Robin Williams was pissed because he kept, like, he was supposed to be the Joker, he didn't get to be the Joker, and then they said he was going to be the Riddler, but then Jim Carrey got it instead because of Joel Schumacher. Yeah.
That would be weird because, like, Robin Williams is just such like a friendly character to me. I can't think of anything in particular that he was ever like
that
scary in.
The 24-hour
Insomnia.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
I
haven't seen Insomnia, but I have seen 24-Hour Photo, and I totally fucking forgot about that. And that one is wild.
I like that one.
Robin Williams is very versatile. He's very versatile.
Wasn't he somewhat sinister in Toys as well, or is that just a me take?
No, it definitely was sinister as fucking Toys.
The thing is, John Cleese once said, if you can do comedy, you can do anything. So, like, comedy is the hardest thing to pull off.
I mean, it's been proven. Look at, like, Jim Carrey and that as well. Like, he's done serious roles and shit.
You guys saw Ben Grimm's comment that I highlighted, right? Or is it just not popping up at all?
It was up, but it went very fast.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Look, Sasha keeps telling us all these things that Arnold has said that are just not good.
Hey, he done a complete turnaround there recently when he was talking, giving Trump shit about the storming of the White House, and he was saying, "Oh yeah, I grew up in Germany and saw all these broken people fucking coming back from the war." Like he was giving out about
Austrian.
Yeah.
Zantana or Zatanna? Zatanna or Zantana? What the fuck is Zantana?
It's like he was talking about how the Nazis were destroying his fucking childhood and shit. And that Sasha said he like praised Hitler, so I don't know what the point with him.
Yeah.
Zatanna, John Steele, she's the magician, the female magician who fucked Bruce Wayne and John Constantine. Zatanna. He's missing an name.
Oh yeah.
If you, I don't know, for a second, like I just want to go back to that real quick. If you like compliment or praise Hitler or whatever, I don't know if you really have any moral ground to be taking the piss out of Trump. I don't know.
You have a point.
Like, it kind of invalidates anything you have to say after that. It's like, yeah, I don't know, he's great, but fuck Trump. What?
Did anybody see the video where it was like he was doing like a fucking meet and greet and some random dude runs in and like drop kicked him in the spine? He's literally just standing there shaking hands, and this guy runs at him and like 2 foots him right in the back of the head, like fucking plows him between the shoulder blades and literally falls back. And Arnold's like, like, dude, he never even blinked, never even noticed. Like, literally, a guy like runs out of nowhere and like jams him like hard, and like he's just like, huh. And then everyone just grabs him and drags him out. It's like, fuck me, what the fuck was that? It's like one of the funniest news clips I've ever seen. I was sitting there just in the morning, and it's like Arnold Schwarzenegger was attacked at a fan thing, like just guy just flying out of nowhere, like plowing him. I'm like, what? Who looks at fucking Terminator and thinks that's the guy I'm going to have a pop at? It was funny though. It was like, dude, even for as old as he is, like he took it like straight in the back and never even budged, like never even nudged forward or anything. Like he was just basically like so nonchalant about it. Like the poor dude like gave it everything, literally threw his whole body into this one attack. Nothing was not effective.
Sponge, was it like a missile drop kick where maybe he just fell short and it looks like it should be?
No. It was like a missile drop kick where he like flew and hit his target dead center, and target thought, "Fuck you, wank." Honestly, like it's on YouTube. Like Arnold Schwarzenegger gets drop kicked by fan. Like, dude, it's like fucking hilarious, man. It's just this guy's just upset with him and just decides to kick Terminator.
He tricked Sly Stallone into doing a Stopper My Mama shoot as well. He let a rumor slip that he was supposed to be starring in that, but he asked for too much. So Sly swooped in thinking he was going to fucking steal the role out from under him. And he's like, you started a crappy movie.
I'm guilty because I kind of like Stopper My Mom Will Shoot.
Yeah.
Estelle Katie, it's the Golden Girls.
I like it.
To be fair, man, I would have done the movie just to do something with the chick with Golden Girls. Hands up, man, she's a fucking legend.
Betty White.
I like when she decides to clean his 9 in the sink on and shit.
Right?
It's like any chance I ever get to do something to meet Betty White, I'm doing it. Even if I have to lie and say my whole family died in a fire.
It wasn't Betty White that was in that one. It was Estelle Getty. It was
no, I know. But I just mean in general. Like if I could meet Betty White or any of the Golden Girls,
okay, which
I'm all
one's
in for it.
Estelle Getty according to which Golden Girl is she?
The wee tiny midget one.
Oh, the old lady.
Sophia.
Yeah. She's my favorite.
She's Dorothy's mom.
Yeah.
Estelle Getty is all right. I'll break it down because I know the Golden Girls. Estelle Getty is Dorothy's mom. Then you've got B. Arthur, who is Dorothy. Then you've got Betty White, who's Rose, the dumb one. And then you've got Blanche, who's the slutty one.
Rue McClanahan.
Rue McClanahan. Thank you.
Cool, because the only ones I remembered the names for were fucking Betty White and fucking
Betty White's a national treasure.
John saves my bacon here because if we had any McClana fans watching, I would have just upset them, not mentioned their name. So.
Ethel, you know, NECA released an entire run of them, right? And I have one of the heads ordered in the mail.
What?
I have a head ordered in the mail.
You've got a Golden Girls head coming in the mail.
Yeah, and I'm going to stick it onto the sexiest action figure body I have.
Wow.
Who is it? Whose head did you get?
Blanche.
Blanche's head on Harley Quinn's body with a machine gun.
Yeah,
they're doing a Golden Girls TV show, right? They're rebooting it.
Come on.
Yeah.
I think they already did. It's called Sex in the City.
Oh, shit.
I don't know that show, but no, they're like rebooting it. Like, you know, gonna be 3 old ladies and one of their mother-in-law and it's the same. It's gonna be the same crap, but it's gonna be like all extra. Let's make it controversial, but it's not really controversial because I mean, honestly, who cares, right? But
nah, that's shite. I'm not.
I think I don't know. Can you really do an edgy fucking show now without upsetting someone or fucking getting cancelled or?
Nope.
I mean, why would you fuck with the Golden Girls?
Right.
That's some bullshit.
You can't
who the fuck is going to play the Golden Girls? Like that's some pretty fucking big boots to fill.
Mm-hmm.
You know, there was a spin-off as well, right, where they ran a hotel with Don Cheadle. The only one that didn't come back was B. Arthur.
Yeah. I've seen it, a little bit of it. It's
B. Arthur kept getting those Star Wars Holiday Special residuals, so she didn't really have to do those.
But she's the best part of that special. She outside Mark Hamill.
That and the Boba Fett. That and the Boba Fett fucking animated short.
Yeah,
like,
for sure. That I do like the animated short. Yeah.
Marty, I said it online. I'm going to say it on here. You got to get her head too, so that you can make the Star Wars bartender from the.
I will. I'll try and make a custom of that.
Oh my God! I know you have Mandalorian, but if you have the little the Greedo looking fella and any of the other bar rooms, you could do a short for that, like a short stop motion.
I will. I am currently in the process of putting together a Sponge action figure. So when I get the Blanche figure, she's going to make out with him. So like Sponge like walks by Harley Quinn and like fucking Black Widow and like just scoops Blanche up in his arms and fucking goes into the back.
Slings it over the shoulder like a caveman.
Oh my God. Marty, if you do that, like he puts her up in his arms, you got to put the Bodyguard soundtrack behind him while he's doing that.
Oh, fuck yeah.
I would use it for the intro to my fucking stream. Telling you. People expect weird shit from me. It's fine.
Sponge,
It's great.
tell
I
me
love
which color you're going to stick with for a while, because I need to. Well, what continuity am I going to keep the mohawk and the blue? Right,
Purple, it's purple and green. It's teal. It's my camera. I don't know why my camera makes it blue, but like, yeah, it's purple and teal. Like, it genuinely, it trips me the fuck out because I'm looking at it on camera going, no, it's not. And then I'm looking down at it going, yeah, it fucking is.
I'm going to use either a gel paint marker, or colored clay to make it.
Oh, hell yeah.
Fun. Do you want me to color correct your beard the next time you pop on a stream? So it's purple.
To be fair,
and teal?
when I can do it here, but like it keeps fade. I have to keep it faded for my green screen because it's too close to the color. So that's why it looks like this. That's the reason for it. It fucks with my green screen exponentially. Like the other day, this whole side of my beard just disappeared. Like I lost the hair down. And my mohawk as well. I had like a tiny thin mohawk. I was like, what the fuck's going on with my hair? I'm like that, trying to feel it. And I was really stoned.
That's the trouble, Sponge, with green screens. If you use any kind of green, blues, purples, or teals, is sometimes you get a confliction when you're trying to adjust the blur on it.
Yeah, so I figured out that if I keep it kind of, do you maybe have blue screen switched on? That changes things. Nah, it's just my filter I've got on my camera. At least I need to keep it kind of similar to this. It's just so it differentiates enough in my green screen. That's all it is. And I've not got lights on. I've normally got like fucking ring lights everywhere around me and shit.
It has to do with skin tone and lighting. The reason I'm going to nerd out. The reason that we use green and blue for the background, because technically you can use any color you want. Blue and green are the two colors that are further from human skin tone.
I've got a few of those that get like put up and stuff when I'm streaming as well. So like that obviously helps. But yeah, like I've not got anything. I never bothered putting anything on because I thought, fuck it. I'll just hobo it. Go back to like the good old days when I don't have to do anything to stream.
We'll have the point though, dude. People just love to be mad. It doesn't even, the show doesn't even have to be offensive. They just want to be mad, you know.
Whoa, I missed this comment.
Much.
Who's mad? Hold on.
No,
Trenchy, who you talking about?
No, Full Moon said the show doesn't even have to be offensive. It could be like so vanilla, but people will still get mad.
Yo, wait, Junebug's actually cast them out.
Ooh.
Demi Moore is Dorothy, Goldie Hawn is Sophia, Daryl Hannah is Rose, and Tatum O'Neal is Blanche. Could you not have Betty White? Is Betty White now still alive?
She's still alive.
Yeah, Betty White.
Could we not have Betty White as Blanche? I feel like Betty should be a part of it.
Oh, hold on. Oh, damn it. I hit the wrong button.
Reverse.
There we go. What? Why? Oh, my God. I am, like, messing up all over the place. There we go. Sorry, guys. The tablet, touch screen. This is why I like buttons better than the screen I'm looking at. All right. I don't know. I think that officially establishes me as old. I need buttons, kids. Buttons.
Yeah.
Tap my screen. Even tap my screen. Buttons.
You know what? I actually had this conversation with someone the other day. I was like, do you not just miss buttons on your phone? Do you not remember the good old days where you could text just by the feel of the buttons? Like, can't do that on a touchscreen because it does its own fucking shit.
Buttons, guys, buttons. Gotta have them. Yes, I do have a friggin' Razor knockoff.
Betty White is 99 years old. Is Betty White really 99?
Yeah.
Holy shit, man, that fucker is old.
Dude, I won $80 a couple of years ago because I bet my friend that she wouldn't die that year.
The fuck?
Dude, I would
I
feel
have
that.
faith in Betty White, and he was trying to like speak ill on her, and I was like, "She is not going anywhere." And he's like, "I bet you fucking $80," and I was like, "Bet."
Why 80? It's like so specific.
It's because it's how much money he owed me anyway. So then I had to wait a year to get paid back, basically.
Yeah.
He's a dick.
Yeah, let me just bank on that. That's gonna happen. $80.
My brother has a bet with my mom saying that Betty White's gonna die in 2022 because she survived 2020. He says he's gonna make it to 2022 and die because my mom loves Betty White and he's an asshole.
I don't think she's gonna die. I think she's been eating children for the past how many years now? 99
One
years.
of those QAnon people.
She bathes in the blood of children.
To firstborns. But yeah, no, she's incredibly down to earth, and she had done an interview where she says she didn't regret at the start of her career she done nude pin-up work.
Ooh.
So
Fuck yeah.
fair folks.
Betty White's a player.
Mm-hmm. Everybody can look for Betty White fucking nude photo.
I beat you to it, Junebug.
I don't want to see naked Betty White though. I feel like I'd be seeing like photos of my grandma.
I do.
Betty White's naked, naked grandma.
No, this is like from the 1930s or 40s or whenever the fuck she was existing.
Right, so go on, I bet you if you find some pin-up pictures of your grandma for the 1920s and 30s, you're still going to want to see that shit, because I wouldn't.
Not if it's
Even
my
if-
fucking blood grandmother, no.
Betty White's the grandma of the world.
On that specific topic, another Golden Girls alum who'd done some risque work, Rue McClanahan actually did a film called Hollywood After Dark, where she plays a burlesque dancer and strips.
Oh.
Yo.
Holy shit, the Golden Girls were all fucking filthy. You just ruined my childhood.
Shit.
Well,
Damn. Poor Betty White.
Oh boy.
It's so funny how some actors are just like that, eh? Like they're just like become completely like fucking involved in pop culture. It's like it's hard to differentiate when they weren't like Betty White literally is like most of the world like most of the world don't remember a non Betty White time. We need Betty White as a timeline.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
BBW. BBW, Betty White. That's crazy.
BBW. ABW.
Oh wait, no. See, that's a different type of Betty White. BBW's a whole other Betty White.
Oh no, Trenchy! Oh, he got excited. He got excited.
You said
They're not thinking of
BBW Betty White.
yeah, Betty White porn, yo.
Big beautiful woman Betty White scared him.
He's with Betty White now. He's going to make the room Trenchy White. So you know.
Oh, fuck.
He'll be back. It'll only take a minute.
Ah! Zing!
Man.
Sponge, have you got a rim shot on your roster? Can I get a rim shot on that?
A rim shot. I don't
Yeah,
want to Google rim shot. Oh, right, yeah. I don't want to Google rim shot. That could come up terrible things.
Ah.
Yeah, make sure you spell it right if you're gonna Google it. Don't don't misspell rim shot if you're googling that. Jesus, you see a whole different thing.
Sadie, you look like you're in deep contemplation, or is that just your avatar being idle?
No, I was kind of zoning out. But we're all good.
What time is it there with you, boss?
It's a little after midnight.
So let it all hang out.
Yeah. I mean, you never know.
That's Frenchie's trap right there.
I could periodically check the alert me or not. Hold on.
Sponge, you just won for the best evil fucking laugh on the planet, right there. By the way,
I can evil laugh with the best of them.
Oh my god, when he was playing with the voice changer earlier today, that you had some really creepy laughs for sure.
There he is.
Something like that. Yeah, like some of them are. I'm not going to lie, I'm having
wash
great
your
fun
hands.
with that shit.
Trench,
Trendy.
you wash your hands.
Wait, what do you mean?
You wash your hands.
I haven't done anything to wash my hands yet.
You better.
Yeah.
You better. You waited. Oh my God.
The night is young.
Always wash your hands after handling mushrooms.
Yeah.
Oh man, I love
Or raw
mushrooms.
meat. Or raw meat.
Mushrooms are my favourite. Oh, get fucked. The fuck was that? That was really loud and painful.
Aww.
Ow.
Spongy, that made me really want to be sassy and burn you and be like, oh, kind of like your voice.
There's the rim shot.
That's what that's called?
Yeah,
I don't know that, but I'm Tiff.
I mean,
yeah, okay.
I call it bubbles. Because I can search for that on Google and it's not going to come up like masses of porn.
My brain just is you have a point. You have a point.
Sometimes.
Yeah, if I bring the rim shot when I'm on Twitter, I just include the little drum and symbol emoji. But on here you have it. You got Sponge apparently, so.
I can hear my neighbours outside have a naughty time. Damn.
They must have been checking out that white porn too.
Hey, there's a reason there's a record button on your fucking phone, Jumbo, okay?
Oh my god, when I used to live close to a bar up north that all sorts of crazy shit used to happen at, I wanted to put a camera outside of my house just to record it at night.
I would have.
I figured I could have made like a YouTube channel out of it just because like there was one time somebody was trying to climb up the side of the building. There was usually a fight every weekend.
I can't wait for it to open up again, like the bar to open up downstairs, because like it's just like a shitty little scheme bar. Like it's like a pub in the middle way, like a house in a state. No reason for there a bar to be there, but it is. So like it's pretty fucking funny. Like it's always like then fights happen. It's like proper fights, like 30 people kicking fuck at each other with golf clubs and pool cues and shit. Fucking great. Like, I'm not gonna lie. See, since lockdown happened, like the best that happens is like the little teenage bastards keep setting fire to my bins. I live in a fucking apartment block, so like it fills the whole stair full of smoke. 15 floors full of smoke.
Oh, that would suck.
Yeah, and they have to send 5 fire engines every time.
Oh my god! Just in case.
Yep, pretty much just for a bin on fire. I'd lock the little fuckers in the fucking bucket chute with the bin on fire. See how fast they want to set it next time.
Dude, you'd think that they'd start getting like fines or something.
Sponge, is it one of the big fuck off Sulu bins or is it the small fuckers?
One of the big fucking massive ones you can fit a body in. I'm feeling like we could just throw one of them in and nobody would notice.
Yeah, that'd be a
Not till after they put it out, you know. Bastards. They're little fuckers. They are, they're little cunts. I swear to God, those little shits. Like, it was funny, but like, even the police and that were trying to get their names out of them. He's like, I'm not giving you my name. And the police guy's like, oh, okay. Is that the best you've got? Okay. Kick the little guy in the fucking hand and give me your fucking name, you little dick. Okay. I guess that's us fucked then. We'll just let you go. Fucking useless bastards.
But back in the day, the fucking cops here, if you fucking give them cheek, you'd be lucky if you had your fucking shins intact.
I was going to say you had military though. That wasn't police. That was just straight up military with guns. We never had that shit. The best we had was like the police officer would maybe grab you by the scruff of your neck and slap you around the head. You fucking little dick. I never got caught. I was the smart one. I was also the fat one, so I couldn't run. So I had to be smart.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
I don't know if I want to hit the record button on these people. Let's just say Mr. Math has paid them a visit multiple times.
That happens, bro. Life in the city, yo.
Mm-hmm.
I used to happen in my old apartment block. Like I would be only been there maybe a month, and I heard shouting in the stair, and it was this guy was like fucking shouting at this woman, and I was just about to open the door and like fucking like tell him to stop it, being a good citizen, and then like I shout you not, like 3 women came out of the stair and just kicked shit out of him. Like they fucking ragdolled him all over the place and booted the fucking dailies. I was like, oh shit! It's like I'm not going out now. That's that fucked in. Oh, it's fucking great, man. It's like holy shit! I love that. It was just because I was literally just about to open the door and start shouting, and then like fucking these other women just came out of nowhere and just started jumping him and dragged him into the stairwell and kicked the fuck out of him. I was like, oh shit! Now do I have to go out and help him? Nah, fuck that. I'm not helping. It's the expression that really butters my muffin dirty. That you know what really butters my muffin?
That sounds like someone who thinks it's dirty.
To be fair, I can't say nothing because like I'm Scottish. Everything sounds dirty. I've come to this conclusion. It doesn't matter what it is I say. When I say it, it sounds either dirty or seedy. I genuinely feel it's like a curse in the movies. Like Scottish people always dirty, seedy, and always the bad guy. So like I'm always like everybody always typecast you as one of the above.
They're only not the bad guy when they're played by Christopher Lambert or Adrian Paul. Apparently.
Who's that actor that played?
Sean Connery.
No.
Yeah.
Head of the class. He was the second teacher. He wasn't the first teacher. He was the second teacher and head of the class. Remember that show? Whoever that actor is, I think he's Scottish as well. I can't remember his name.
I didn't realize that.
He's done other stuff. He's been in other shit. But I want to say he plays the dad in the fucking second. Fuck. What is this movie? With fucking homeboy from Walking Dead that all the fucking chicks are in love with and shit. Daryl.
Oh yeah, Daryl.
Sean Patrick Flannery.
No.
Boondock Saints.
Yeah, Boondock Saints is the second one when the father comes in.
Oh, Billy Connolly. You mean Billy Connolly?
Yeah.
Wait, Billy Connolly was in that.
Is he Scottish, Billy Connolly?
Yeah.
He's one of the most famous fucking Scottish lads out there.
Yeah, he's from Glasgow. I never knew that, man. Billy Connolly's fucking fantastic. I never knew that he was in Boondock Saints, so.
He was
I don't think
dad. It's annoying. They get a fucking again, Sponge. This perpetuates the confusion between you and myself and yourself. They get a Scot to play a fucking Irish lad.
Yep.
Dude, I genuinely feel like this is like we're slowly uncovering the cause of the confusion. Like week after week, we slowly delve deeper into the mystery.
New evidence.
That makes
Next
sense.
week, or was it ancient aliens?
Troy Duffy's part of the Illuminati to try and confuse the fucking word between Scottish and Irish. Your lads, you'll tell the Yanks the Irish ate fucking corned beef with cabbage. That'll really fuck up the fucking.
Yeah,
Someone's like, "Hey, Martin, happy St. Paddy's Day. I got my corned beef and cabbage ready." What the fuck are you on about?
Was that not Wabby?
I think so.
Was that not Wabby?
They made it at my job, yeah.
I ate some stream on the stream. I think we were in the back room at the time, but I ate the corned beef and cabbage on the stream.
So why is that a thing then? Does anybody know why that became a thing?
From what I gathered, that basically bacon wasn't in fucking long supply at the time. Irish immigrants went over to America. It was mainly beef.
New York and all that.
But I don't know. It's like we're not even Irish, and my mom cooks it, and I'm like, well, I'm like, that's not. They don't even eat that, right? She's like, what are you talking about? Of course they do. I'm like, no, they don't. That's like an American thing. That's something we do.
Yeah, when I was telling people at work, they were
like I was
surprised too.
talking to a real life leprechaun. I was talking to a dirty Mick not more than 20 minutes ago. Are you sure he was Irish? Trust me, he was.
I know, but then
he naturally talks like that.
That was the same thing with like the haggis and shit, and everybody thinking haggis was a creature. Like people genuinely think haggis is a creature that runs around the fucking hills. Like get fucking idiots.
It's sheep stomach.
Yeah, stuffed with a bunch of other weird bits. Yeah.
Yeah. But it's not even sheep stomach, to be fair. It's very rare to be sheep stomach nowadays. They use artificial skin. It's like plastic.
Sheep stomach? Rip off.
I mean, that's what they used to make all sorts of sausages out of. I don't think anybody really.
You only have like the real stomach if you're going to somewhere really posh.
I was gonna say if you go somewhere like.
Even then, a lot of them use synthetic skin as well. Like it's just pointless using a stomach.
I feel like it'd be really tough.
Sponge, next bunch of tourists that come over, you have to show them where the Loch Ness haggis lives. Just like fucking
dude, I got paid $20 a piece for 2 American tourists for because I told them I was the last haggis hunter. I even had the taunt and everything, the pose. Like I shit you not, like a fucking I literally somebody's got a photo of me and their photo of me with my foot like just looking off into the distance. I was only 16. I tell them that's what all young Scottish guys do. I was like one of the last haggis hunters in Scotland. Like it was a dying tradition because they were dying out because we've been eating them for hundreds of years, so they're starting to die out.
You cheeky bastard!
Dude, I live in Edinburgh. You cunt. We've got fucking hundreds of tourists. You can tell them any old shit. And I was only 16, dude. That paid for a weekend's boozing. I'm just got to say that now.
Our tourists are the stupidest. Fucking like, American. We have them here. Like we have them in America too. Like we go from state to state, and I don't know a single state where they don't complain about the tourists.
Yeah.
See, Phil Moon knows. He's heard the rumours. It's hard to catch them, man. Like you've got to get up really early in the morning. You need to even when there's still dew left on the hills.
Small purple. And I see why they're rare. Then they sound amazing.
Trench wants one. He wants to put it.
It sounds like something you'd fucking go after in Skyrim. You're sent on some fucking mission. Go find a fucking haggis.
And then you hear meh, and you're like, huh?
The
Honestly,
great
man.
the haggis.
And then I got paid when I was a chef. I got paid I had to do the whole Ode to a Haggis, like the poem. And I had to carry the big chief haggis on the big silver tray on like fucking flowing blankets and that, and go in front of 600 people and not kill anybody and not break the £90,000 screen.
Shit.
Yeah, oh dude, I nearly went through it 3 times, and then I nearly killed the piper once as well. The piper was the best one though, because he had his bagpipes. I stood on the back of his kilt and it fucking constricted around his whole chest, and as it constricted his chest, he squeezed the bagpipes and went I was like it's the funniest thing ever. Like, I got yelled at for like fucking 20 minutes after the show for the stagehand. He went fucking crazy at me. The piper was fucking howling, mate. He was like, "That's the funniest shit." He went, "The look on your face when it fucking moved." I was like, "Look on my fucking face, mate. I nearly fucking shit myself." Like, fuck me.
Wait,
I can't believe you're from Kansas because it was a people make me have to.
You don't have tornadoes all the time in Kansas?
I always forget that the Wizard of Oz is set in Kansas because my mom used to do house sitting in Kansas, and all she told me is that it's flat, there's nothing there, and it's a great place to go drag racing.
They eat a lot of crawlers. If Wizard of Oz has taught me anything, is they eat a lot of crawlers in Kansas. People who've seen Wizard of Oz many, many times will know what I'm on about.
Mm-hmm.
I have no idea.
I'm thinking of some kind of giant scorpion-like fucking insectoid creature.
It's
nice
smart.
garlic butter.
Hit the pastry. In the beginning of the movie, Auntie M offers everybody a crawler. She's like, "Oh, won't you have a crawler? Here, have a crawler. Have a crawler."
Like those weird donut things, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I never.
I thought they were. I don't know why, but I thought they were crayfish.
Nah.
Those are two very different.
What's
things.
a bear claw? What the fuck is a bear
That's
claw?
just pastry too.
Yeah, it's another kind of donut, but it's good.
That's what the Canadians do. They eat the bear.
Damn Canadian bear claws.
Dude, I don't know if I'm losing my mind, but I could have swore I just heard somebody scream outside, but I'm not gonna go look.
Ooh. Be careful. It's late at night over there. There could be
I
anything.
also kind of live in a little teeny tiny town. It'd be just some drunk people doing dumb shit, more than most likely. I also have a stream up on my laptop, but I thought it was muted, so maybe that was
Sasha.
Thanks for stopping by, Sasha. It's great to have you in. I'll have you on stream one of these days, dude, and you can be on the panel and hang.
Sasha's full of all sorts of fucking fun facts too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, hey Ethel, what does blue sky about stuff mean?
Oh, it's just, talk about it, think about it, kind of like, oh yeah, la la la.
Okay. Okay, I've never heard that before, so I wasn't sure. I like that.
Is that a main kind of statement or saying or kind of concept?
It might be. It might be. I don't know. I guess we'll call it a main thing. I mean, it's just like all stove up or wicked or that's the cat's ass.
That's the cat's ass. What's the second one? All stove up?
Yeah, all stove up.
What the fuck does that mean?
Never heard that one.
It's like all right, say you got a truck and you banged it up into, like, you hit a tree or you backed into some stuff and it's got a bunch of dents. That's all stove up.
Oh, okay.
You got something in the well and you wrecked it. It's all scratched. You're like, oh Jesus Christ, my Mandalorian action figure. It's all stove up. No.
Oh, Jesus, don't do that. Don't let that happen.
Is that the cat's ass supposed to be a positive thing?
Yeah.
I like that one. I'm gonna have
Because
to start using.
that's
The
not
idea-
right. There's
That's the
nothing
cat's ass.
positive about a cat's ass.
The
There's nothing
cat's
positive.
ass.
Yeah, instead of
Right,
pajamas.
we've got the mutt's nuts.
Look,
I
I've
can
had a
explain
cat
That's,
rub its ass juices
sorry.
on me.
In Scotland, that would be we've got the dog's paws.
Yeah, the dog's bollocks. We have that
Aye.
over here as well.
Yeah,
Trent, I can
I've never
explain.
heard it about the cats. Who the fuck wants the cat's ass?
Yeah, there's
explain
nothing positive about a cat's ass.
why it's positive. Like, all right, all you cat owners, if you have a cat, if you've ever been around a cat and they sit on your lap, they get up in your way. What do cats do? Like 90% of the time, they put their ass in your face. They put your ass in your face like it's the greatest thing ever. You gotta see my anus. That's what cats do.
Oh yeah, and when they're in heat, sometimes they'll rub their ass on you and put their ass juices on you.
Are you trying to
know,
tell me
it's
people
not a
don't like it when you stick your ass in their face?
That's why.
Trent, you sound like you speak from experience.
Oh yeah, that cat molested me several times, and I still can't take it to court, and I feel very bad about it.
Trenchy, you reminded me of a cat that I used to have that it was literally born with a prolapsed anus. So its little butthole just hung out a little bit. So it'd leave little butthole kisses on everything. And like if it sat on your arm, you could feel it. Like eventually after a couple weeks, it popped in like all on its own. But it was so weird. But yeah,
Oh my God.
Kisses.
Wabi.
Yes.
My ex used to work at the animal shelter, and they had a cat just like that. And she used to have to rub salve on its exposed
little chapped anus.
They used to call it Butthole Kitty. That's what its name was.
I mean, what else
Butthole
could it
kitty?
be? Butthole Kitty, of course.
It liked it though. Like it would be like, oh God, yeah, it'd stick its butt up so you could stab
Can
it.
you imagine if you had really chapped lips, but like no way of putting chapstick on? I would be joyous for somebody to rub something on it.
It's like,
Let me take care of them butt lips for you here.
oh boy, the lady with the glove is coming again. Oh boy, and
Oh,
again,
Assume the position, Kitty.
Fuck.
Going to be having
always
nightmares
imagined,
tonight.
if it could talk, it would have a voice like Sal from the Jerky Boys.
Oh fuck.
Show me what you got.
Puny human.
Is that the cat saying that?
Hey, there's going to be a meeting between your ass and the palm of my hand.
Oh shit. Here we go again.
Why is there so many ones that work for the ass?
You can fucking associate anything with
You can.
Great. I'm gonna have the channel that goes down famous for like introducing everyone to the catchphrase the cat's ass. That's what my channel's gonna be known for.
100 years from now, somebody's going to Google cat's ass, and it's going to be originated in 2021.
Dude, you just reminded me of a random thought that I thought of on the way home today. I was like, man, wouldn't it be weird if sometime in the future some kids just fucking around trying to find old shit on YouTube? And, because either it'll still be around or I'll hear about that. It's
YouTube 3.
Yeah. But then the videos will still be up, and then they come across our videos, and then the kid's like, man, why wasn't I born in 2020? These guys could have been my friend. Like this,
They were so enlightened then.
I mean, look,
Either that or they would be like, nobody talks like that anymore.
Virtual people could be beside real people.
Yeah, before that became illegal.
Like in that movie, the Time Machine, the remake one.
Orlando Jones.
Yeah,
Orlando Jones is the librarian. Yeah, I think more like the doctor. The fucking, you know, when the doctor, he's charged for war crimes because his hologrid is activated like fucking how many years after? Trying to think that. I think it's like 80 years after Voyager left, and he's like reactivated, and they're like, "You're a war criminal." He's like, "What the fuck you on about?"
That sounds vaguely familiar.
Yeah, and they had the history all wrong because it wasn't an exact retelling of what happened. It was
Janeway has 7 and 9 still a Borg, and they're using Borg drones and shit. Sorry, I derailed the conversation.
No, it's okay.
I thought the whole point of this was to derail.
Dude, it's after hours, and we're talking Voyager, which is Star Trek, which is that's right up my alley as far as this channel goes. So it's all good.
Yep.
Everything is cream cheese.
Not gonna lie, I'm stoned out my fucking tits.
But guys, really, if an alien race comes down and checks like the internet, all they're gonna find is like porn, people fucking and cats. That's all they're gonna fucking find, man. That's
Dude,
gonna
not
be like.
gonna lie.
Why have you just described Trenchy?
No, my significant other got curious the other day and was like, how much of the internet is porn? And he couldn't find like anything definitive because like the internet's constantly expanding. But basically there's an estimate of like 30 to 40% of the internet is porn.
Damn.
I mean, that's a lot better than I thought it was going to be.
Wow.
I thought it was 80. I thought I read somewhere it's 80%.
Yeah, I was going to say, like, I thought it would have been a lot higher than just 30%.
I mean, because it's getting added to constantly.
How much? So smart.
I think it's just that the 30% of the internet that is porn is just really loud in your face porn.
Probably. Like how much of the shit is flying under the radar.
Mm-hmm.
How many things can you Google that sound really benign and then end up being porn? Turn your safe search on, kids.
It's nuts that there's porn for everything. Like, for absolutely everything.
You hear that, Trenchy? You can still make money, dude.
Yep.
Nice, June. I thought 34% of the internet was porn because of Rule 34. Logic.
They say that the 30% is an exaggeration and probably a gross exaggeration.
Oh, okay.
4% of the internet.
Trenchy's OnlyFans in the description below if you want to check it out. It's linked. It's hot, wet.
Cats in trench coats. 69.
He's got a lot of child support to pay, so please give generously.
He's walking around with a fucking garter belt filled with wet teddy bears and shit.
He has six kittens at a time, man. It soon adds up. Every time I click my fingers, he has another kitten.
There's not enough barrels of water to drown them all in. Please send the money.
Oh wow!
I don't murder cats. I just set them loose in the wild, and if they die, they die. You know, I don't murder them.
People.
He's got the Ivan Drago mentality. If he dies, he dies.
That or Selena Gomez or Vanessa Hudgens, whichever of those bitches. Like, it's a virus. If people die, they die. So
yeah.
They did decrease the surplus population, right, Trench? Is that what it is?
Exactly. Well, the bastards deserve it. They're always trying to like kill each other or rub their asses or peeing on the butter. It's like fuck you.
Peeing on the butter. Nice.
What?
Yeah,
Wait, your cat pisses on the butter. What?
Yeah, no, on Thanksgiving, one of our cats pissed on the butter.
Oh my god!
Why was the butter left
where
out?
was the
for
butter
start?
left?
It was on the table, and he just
Be
went up.
happy it was just the butter.
Oh fuck! I can't believe you've done this.
You've got some of the most insane cats.
Oh fuck.
Like, Trenchy, do you guys keep your butter room temperature all the time? Like, I don't know. I try to keep my butter.
Guys, I'll be back in 1 second, okay?
Yep.
Okay.
They were making Thanksgiving dinner, and the butter was out. And then the cat's like, "Look, there's some butter. I'm gonna go piss on it." And he peed on the butter. And then he died months later, not because he peed on the butter, but he died from cat cancer, and now he's dead.
Oh, poor kitty. He was trying to tell you something's wrong. That's why he peed on the butter. He's like, dude, I have cancer.
Probably.
Help me.
We're fucking stupid. How do we correlate that?
It's Trenchy. He's like, stop buttering your fucking toast for 2 minutes and take me to the vet. I got cat cancer. For God's sake.
Cat language.
Yeah, he died, man. It was sad. His name was the Dark Knight. He was my brother's cat, so it's like it was weird. My brother tried to make us do like a ceremony, but it's like it's a cat. So it's like I was like he was cool.
Piss on the great bar in the sky.
Maybe your brother trained the cat to piss on the butter, bro. Maybe that's what it was.
Maybe.
So like, I got a butter question. Here's a butter question than that. No, I have a butter question for everybody. Is it normal to keep your butter at room temperature, or is it normal to keep it in the refrigerator?
You keep it in the refrigerator because it's dairy. It goes off.
I always keep it in the fridge, man.
I mean, for me, it depends on if it's the summer or not. If it's the winter, I just leave my fucking butter out. If it's the summer, I can, or it turns into like a pool.
Really?
Oh.
Yeah.
Why did your avatar look so sad at that when you said that? Like he goes in a pool and you just kind of look down. It was like, oh.
Because I'm from Wisconsin and it's sad when the butter melts and you can't eat it.
It makes sense because dairy, the cheese and all that out there, yeah.
Dude, you guys missed it. I had to explain the California Happy Cows commercial to Spongy because I was like, no, fuck California trying to steal our shit.
I swear to
Fuck
God,
them.
she got so fucking angry about it. It was fucking hilarious. Like, I mean, she got heated. Like, started ranting and raving about it and everything. I was fucking crying. I was like, what? I don't understand. And it's
then I
like,
made him watch
fucking
the
come up.
commercial.
These cows coming up here talking shit. Yeah, the talking cows are talking shit.
California's talking shit is the fucking problem.
Sponge, you don't understand. Like, dude, that's Wisconsin shit. Like, that's
forever.
Yeah, I know. I've heard the rumors, but it's shit cheese compared to here.
Yeah, you say
that's
that.
like if Wyoming. That's like if Wyoming started trying to say that they had the best lobsters or some shit like that. You know?
Yeah, that'd be like if Maine was like,
don't
we
know
make
what
the
that
best
means either.
potatoes. Like,
I don't know what that means either.
Grow the best
That doesn't make
potatoes, should
sense.
I say?
You mentioned potatoes trash, like, huh?
No, it's
Like a little
literally
meerkat.
if you're not near
His
the
ears
ocean,
perked up.
don't get seafood.
Fucking pricks.
Yeah.
Hey, Sponge, at least Deacon's not here trying to fucking take the bastard and bits. That's all I'm saying.
Now the Arctic penguin, it only spawns in the nighttime, but when it does, it strips your. No. Let me tell you about picture. No, please don't. Please.
You speak it.
No, it's grand. It's grand. I'm just having a laugh. It's all good. Everything's all good. Nobody's making fun of anybody. We're all happy.
Hey, Ethel, you should teach us more Maine slang.
Yeah, I could. I'm sure there's a bunch that I just don't.
I'm sure we can all think of slang that we can teach each other.
Is Marty twerking? What is going on?
What the fuck?
You looking at my ass, you fucker.
Your ass? Did you? No, nobody saw that. People in the chat, please back me up. His ass was like moving up and down in front of the camera, and I didn't know what was happening.
What are you doing looking at my ass, Trench? Look,
Why
was mesmerized.
Get ready for a big cam.
I've decided to climb back into bed.
I like how nobody noticed that.
It's like Twix, Trenchy. You see what you want to see, man. It's all good.
No, I saw what was there. This is gaslighting. You guys are trying to gaslight me like the guy.
Who's gaslighting you, dude?
Hey, I don't know. He sees Marty twerking. He sees dicks in my pictures. I don't know what I'm trying to say.
Because you draw them.
No, I don't think there's any in this.
Sometimes a cigar is just a cigar, dude.
No. And sometimes a dick's a dick, and that's what he draws.
Okay.
Like before you eat it, check the butter, dude. Just check the butter before you eat it, man. Because like I think you gotta.
What a dick! Yeah, imagine pissing on the butter.
It's not.
Dear
It's not
God.
piss. It's like that when they get happy. I call it gladdy water. So Trench, you might have eaten nut butter, maybe, perhaps, bro. I don't know.
Does that mean I'll get cat herpes?
What?
It means you're going to be pregnant, Trenchy. You're going to be pregnant with cat babies.
You're gonna have kittens,
What the fuck?
Everybody knows that's how you get kittens.
So it would be like a shit baby, but they'd be cats.
Yeah, you'd have a little shit kitten.
Yeah,
A shitting.
So, like,
A shitting, that's what it'll be called, a shitting.
Yes.
Yeah, the shitting.
Junebug, if you saw my arse, you'd go blind, okay? It'd be like staring into the fucking sun.
It was covered, but it was still moving. It was like wiggling around and shit.
Hey.
Is this the fucking Sasquatch video? Did you see my fucking arse wearing a wristwatch as it was fucking bombarding through the woods?
Wait, you're asking for a wristwatch? How do you even fit that on your ass? Like,
no,
guys,
Wait,
I'll
Marty,
be right back.
did you say you were running from a Sasquatch who was trying to steal your wristwatch?
Yeah.
I gotta go check the fires. I'll be right back, guys. I'll be right back.
But John, do you not remember that video that was deemed a hoax for like the Sasquatch running through the woods? And when they fucking stopped it and zoomed in, the fucker had like a fucking a Casio wristwatch.
Costume or some shit had on, right? Mm-hmm.
They even referenced that in an episode of The Simpsons, the Mr. Plow episode.
What haven't they referenced in The Simpsons at this stage?
Mm-hmm.
It's
everything. Is it?
Simpsons did it.
Yeah.
Trump becomes president. Simpsons did it.
Fucking Simpsons did it. Yep.
The fuck was that?
I was channeling Deacon Spirit for a minute. He came into my body.
Don't do that, dude. It's disgusting. Jesus.
Penny for your thoughts, Wabby.
After you said that, I totally forgot what I was thinking about. You like made my mind go blank.
Sorry.
Oh no, it's okay. That's right. I was telling somebody happy birthday. That's all.
Whose birthday is it?
Somebody streamed for the first time today that is friends with somebody else that I follow, and I caught their stream when I was in the toilet at work, and I didn't know it was their birthday.
Nice. So not Adonis's birthday now.
Oh yeah, yeah. I'm gonna send them a message. I kind of sounded like the Skinamarink Dinky Dink song.
Yeah.
What?
Do you not know that? I don't want to sing it.
I don't know.
It's from some old fucking kids TV show.
Sadie, is it from the Elephant Show?
Oh, maybe. I don't know. I remember too old.
Do.
Yes.
Love you.
Oh, we got a guest out back. Hold on.
I'll be trying.
Love you in the afternoon.
Back in.
Love you in the evening. Underneath.
Yeah.
That was called the Elephant Show. It was on years ago. It was a song. One elephant went out to play upon a spider's web one day. He had such enormous fun that he asked for another elephant to go.
I'm just glad you guys weren't talking about the elephant trick, because that's what I walked in and I'm like, wait, what?
What the fuck is the elephant?
No. Hey, Ethel, do you remember the Elephant Show? It was made in the late 70s, early 80s. Actually, Ireland was so backwards that it was shown in the 90s because they had no fucking stuff to show the children.
Why?
It was right after Pinwheel or Spinwheel. Pinwheel? Spinwheel?
Pinwheel with the puppets and shit?
I don't think I've had one of those.
Wabby was thinking up the Rimini Dinky Dinky Dink song.
You don't remember that, right? Pinwheel, pinwheel, spinning around. Do. Pinwheel.
I don't know that one.
You don't remember Pinwheel? Ah.
Yep.
That, and they had David the Gnome. You guys remember David the Gnome?
Yep.
Yeah, that was such a Canadian fucking show.
David the Gnome.
Oh, and then there was that other one. Oh my god, I can't remember what it is. The one with the dog. The one with the fucking dog, and it had the beer barrel on underneath its neck.
Oh yeah, like the fucking
Foofer? Was it Foofer?
Oh shit!
No.
Holy shit! I remember Foofer, man.
It began with a B. It was like Baxter or Bernstein. No, not Bernstein. That was the Bears. Frick. I can't remember.
So what was it called? I've never heard any of this.
And it had the rescue jug underneath its jaw. It's like in the outdoorsy. I can barely remember.
Used to go save kids and shit, and like in the snow and all that.
Yeah.
I don't know the name of it.
It's hard to remember.
Cujo, the animated series.
What is it?
Cujo, the animated series.
That'd be dope. That'd be sick.
Okay.
They could totally
unload the 45 into the basket.
Fucking. That's how you solve it.
Yeah, no, we're good.
Right, well, looking at clips of that elephant show, I've never seen something where like fucking all the people that are on the video should probably on the register somewhere.
Oh no.
Oh yeah, it's grim as fuck. It's grim.
That is creepy as fuck. What the fuck? And that was a kids show. You like people wanted kids to watch that shit.
Yeah.
You are terrific.
Huh.
A lot of weird kids shows. Anybody remember Big Comfy Couch?
Oh shit.
Yes.
No.
No.
That
We never got it
that
over here.
clown on the couch, and she had the dust bunnies lived under the couch. And she actually did. She went on the comedian show way after and did a skit about being a killer clown and shit. It's actually pretty funny.
I'm trying to remember. She was in something fairly notable, but I can't remember for the life of me what it was. But she went on to do something else.
If you want to see a creepy kids show, check out Rimini Riddle.
Rimini Riddle.
No, go look up this Brazilian kid show called Fofao.
Oh, what the fuck is that thing?
Fofau, Fofao. Go look up Fofao.
Oh, what the fuck are they? They're horrible. What? They're fucking. What sinister fucking? What the fuck are they, puppets?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
That's what we grew up with. That's what we grew up with in Ireland, dude.
No wonder people have got phobias of puppets. I tell you that for nothing. It looks like fucking Rocky for that film, fucking we Cher.
The Mask.
They did Full Moon. They made RoboCop Rambo kids films, but it was good. There was also a RoboCop TV series that, while it wasn't super cool, it was very toned down.
Yeah. Rowdy Piper turned up as Captain Industry or some fucking. He was an OCP kind of superhero character.
Oh, nice.
Does anybody remember the episode where Popeye murders some guy? He literally grabs a gun, shoots a guy, and the person is never to be seen in an episode again.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, I Nostalgia Critic did an episode on that. I've seen the episode.
Junebug, I'm fairly sure that was Columbo. That wasn't Popeye, that was Columbo.
No, dude. There's an episode of Popeye where Popeye murders someone.
I'm telling you, it's Columbo, Trenchy.
It's real. It's real. I can back it.
I still got to do a Columbo stream one of these days. It'll happen.
I gotta read Columbo.
You want to get away with a crime, Ethel, right? You kill Columbo's wife. One more thing, my missus is always telling me that you kill Columbo's wife, so he's no excuse to come back and ask a question.
Not Captain Janeway.
Gotta kill her. Coffee! More coffee!
How will she Voyager home if we kill her? No!
Ethel, if you killed her, she never would have got the fucking ship lost in the first place, now would she?
Oh yeah, that's true. Her and her stupid caretaker. God damn it, Janeway! You hoe! You fucking stand people in the Delta Quadrant. What's the matter with you?
Oh, Jeller. Right time you go around the back of the barn, Janeway.
Is there coffee back there? Yeah, Janeway, there's coffee at the back of the barn. Come on.
There's coffee in that nebula. I don't know. I still can't get over that she was Mrs. Columbo before she was Janeway. That always tickles me.
Mm-hmm.
Mrs. Columbo.
Does she ask Columbo a lot of questions in the episode?
No, Columbo's nowhere near the show. The closest they get to Columbo in Mrs. Columbo is in the opening. Dog is featured in the opening credits, and that's as close as they get. Who doesn't love Dog? Who doesn't love Dog? Come on.
Wait, you said a dog, right?
Yeah, well, his name is Dog.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wait, it's a dog named Dog, right? Not a person named Dog?
No, it's
Okay.
a dog named Dog. It's a basset hound.
Oh, okay.
It's a small. I think that's what it is. I'm not a dog expert, but I think it's like a basset hound, or it's one of them droopy-eared, short, low to the ground numbers. I don't know. It'd take a veterinarian to explain it.
Is there any veterinarians in the comments?
Full Moon, Junebeg, are either you veterinarians? Can you explain this? Do you do the Westminster Dog Show at all in your off hours? Maybe you can help me.
Oh yeah. I'm done, I think, with this shit.
Oh my God. I was watching, well, I say watching, I use that loosely. I mean, I was sleeping it off and half awake. And, I was watching that Larry the Cable Guy show, Only in America, this morning. And we went to the Westminster Dog Show. And, like, he did, like, the I have to crap walk when he's walking one of these dogs. And I'm like, I'm watching this shit, and I'm half asleep, and I'm like, what? I'm not changing the channel because there's nothing else on, but what the hell? And then, I'm not even joking. I'm going to lose view. I'm going to lose a view when I say this, but they filmed a woman jerking a dog off. I'm not even. Thank goodness they blurred it out. They blurred out the dog wiener, but they showed her like doing it.
Dude, that reminds me of the woman on YouTube who was giving possum massages, but she was actually like molesting this poor possum.
What the fuck?
It was bad, y'all. And like Larry the Cable Guy is just like, oh, this brings you back to high school, huh? And I'm just like, what the fuck? I'm like, it's 6 a.m. I'm trying to sleep, and this shit's going on. They put this on TV, folks.
Like the movement for the pooches.
Marty Sponge, are you guys familiar with Larry the Cable Guy over there? Do you know what I'm talking about at all?
Yeah, vaguely.
Is that the fat guy in overalls?
Yeah, and he says, "Better done."
A little bit, not much, but I kind of know roughly. I know he's a fat guy in overalls.
Yeah, History Channel paid him handsomely, apparently, per episode to film this show, Only in America. And yeah, they had him wrestling alligators and watching ladies jerk off dogs. It was weird.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I don't even know anymore. I don't know how it's history, but that's
the History Channel is fucking weird. For a while, it was literally the Hitler Channel, and then it was like Ancient Aliens, and then it's like big rigs, big machines, fucking earth movers, ice truck. What was it? Ice truck drivers, fucking deadly cat.
Ice truckers. Ice road truckers.
Yeah. Have you a set of balls, and is there hair in the balls, and you drive a big fucking vehicle? Then come to the History Channel.
Fucking. Rex Viper shit right there, you know? Big motherfucking rigs.
For a minute, they were showing like monster programs on there, like people trying to find monsters and shit, which was dope.
Oh, I love that shit, mate. Is that not that, what was it called? Like, Expedition Unknown or something like that?
Yeah,
River
like
Monsters.
that.
Is it River Monsters you're thinking of, Spud?
No, not River Monsters. There was a different one.
No. It was like I'm sure it was like Expedition Unknown or something like that. There was two of them, and fucking it's basically they'd go around like fucking the jungles wherever, and there'd be like rumors of whatever creature in that area. So they'd go down and they'd lay like fucking traps and shit like that. Luna, stop licking the couch, you fucking creepy mutt. Luna. No, stop being a fucking freak. Fucking Kim.
I couldn't believe they showed that though. Like I'm still trying to get over it. It was this morning, so it's fresh in my mind, and I'm like, I didn't expect to see that. You know, like I went to bed watching Emerald. I didn't want to wake up to like friggin' Larry the Cable Guy watching people jack off dogs at the Westminster Dog Show.
Would this be like? Would kids be fucking? Would be this the time kids would be watching TV before they're going to? I know it's not fucking pornographic, but do you really want to show someone fucking milking a fucking hound at fucking 9 o'clock in the morning?
They had the EI stamp in the corner of the screen, educational and informational. So it's like the FCC. They're fulfilling their FCC obligation.
Do you want to make Fido feel good?
I'm just like, what the hell?
No dog didn't even get any fucking ideas.
I love how the name of the show is only in America too.
I want to do that.
My German Shepherd woke up and is looking over like, huh?
Wait, I get it. This shit happens, but do we really want to act like this is like the big thing that happens in America? Like people jerk off their dogs?
Well, to put things in perspective, like I was still half in the bag from the night before because like I'd had two of these. I had two of these big guys. Was fucking 5.9.
Was that when we were chatting?
It was after.
Ethel, was that when we were chatting for a while?
No, this was last night.
Okay.
Yeah, so I had two of these, and I had a big twisted tea. And I was good. I was set. And I woke up and I was still kind of set. And then that was on. And I'm like, I think I need to start drinking again. I just
Wow.
Wait. Ethel, last night we were chatting. Last night was Sunday night, right? Yeah. After the turtle stream.
Yeah, yesterday was Monday night. Today was Tuesday. Now today is Wednesday. Wait, yesterday was Tuesday. The day before that was Monday.
Sorry.
Sunday.
I'm fucking losing. Yeah,
Monday.
It's Wednesday now for me. I'm sorry. I'm fucking ass.
Yeah, we on Wednesday.
It's Wednesday now for me too, Mark. It's Wednesday now. No. When we were chatting, I just had like a bunch of regular beers. I didn't have the tall boys with the big alcohol. I walked to the store to get those the other night. That and cat food. That was my Monday night thing.
Sponge, is the sun coming up with you as well, dude?
Oh, it's already up, dude.
Yeah.
Look, you can see it.
Oh, dude, I kept you up all night. I'm sorry.
Who?
So good.
Who?
Both of you, really.
That's
but
grand.
I'm up all night every night.
I'm just waiting for social to read. Hey, what are you up to? I'm fucking tired. What's up?
Like, I'm tired. I've been talking to this weird tranny about jerking off dogs all night. Leave me be.
I would not say that.
Well, Larry the Cable Guy's in the background, like, get her done.
Get her done. Get that dog going. Red Rocket. No.
Can you imagine the reaction of the cunt on the other end of the phone? They'd be like, "There's so much wrong with that fucking sentence." Totally fuck you up.
Social's
Come on,
just like,
lady.
look.
That's the type of lipstick you're looking for.
Marty, Social's just like, dude, you gotta stop hanging out with these Americans. What the hell? They're crazy.
America.
Yeah.
White people.
What the
America, fuck yeah. Coming around to see the motherfucking nation. America, fuck yeah.
I think you guys could celebrate 4th of July like in Ireland and Scotland and UK and stuff, but you should do it like we celebrate, like St. Patrick's. You should just do it like really.
Blow up a small corner of our country. Yeah.
Right.
Here, there's English in that house over there. Boom.
That's fine. We didn't like them either. My kid's half English.
Oh shit.
Oh, I forgot I bought peach rings. Hell yeah.
Say what now?
I forgot that I bought some peach rings, like the gummy ones.
Oh, peach rings. Those are good.
Luna, stop licking the fucking heater, you stupid cow. It's fucking switched on. She's licking the fucking radiator and it's on. And it's fucking hot. Like it's one of those ones that like get blistering hot and then stay hot all day.
Maybe that's what she's into.
Is your dog a masochist? Is your dog some kind of masochist?
Yeah, she's an arsehole. She's all ginger and bald. She's got like big bald patches on her side and shit for no like. There's no reason for it.
Oh, Oompa.
Careful.
What's up, Mario?
Hey Mario.
It's me, Mario.
Yep.
Hey, Luigi, stop eating that sausage and pizza. It's back here.
Take my money again. I jump on you like that fucking turtle. Ah. Oh.
Mario, why you have to eat all the pizza?
Illuminati confirmed.
How do we have Mario for like 30 years and he never once does finger first? Is he really Italian?
Well, I used to think Mario was Mexican and Luigi was Italian.
Interesting.
They're brothers. Right?
Yeah,
I mean, I can see why your problem would be because you have a lot of Mexican plumbers.
What the fuck? I think so.
I don't know. I don't know what it's like where Trenchy lives. He might have a Mexican plumber.
I've never met a Mexican plumber.
It might explain why the fucking basement is like the fucking Hulk of the Titanic.
It's fixed, but I'm still on my boat, like, right now.
It's a fucking duck or something in the basement.
Trenchy, God love you, man. God love you. Jesus Christ.
No amount of therapy will ever make this moment okay.
Fuck.
It's funny because it's true.
Oh boy.
No therapy's fixing this shit.
Yeah, dude, this is the therapy. This is the therapy.
Yep.
You don't get great therapy, but you get it. And that's what's important.
It's free.
Well,
Well, welcome to my stream. Today we're talking about Mario's ethnicity, people jacking dogs, and Larry the Cable Guy.
Fuck.
yeah.
It's a veritable smorgasbord of shite. Random shite.
This is what happened. Like, dude, like I'm stoned out my tits. Like I'm not even gonna lie. I've been baked since I woke up, and I feel like this is just like the right conversation for it.
Sponge, it's like David after the dentist. Is this real life now?
Dude, I made the mistake of going. I had to go to the dentist and get like root canal on like 3 teeth on one side, and then I had to work a wrestling show. So like I went to the show, like out my face on painkillers, couldn't speak, like literally like anesthesia out my tits, and had to try and give tickets to people. Like, dude, I couldn't even see the fucking tickets or anything. Like I was just like fucking giving them any cunt, like fucking it was walking past, they just drooling shite, like fucking blood everywhere. Like, yes, fine. Come and see the show, kids.
Come on.
Yeah. And that's why I called this After Hours, and I had a picture of that bar from The Shining for the thumbnail. I'm like, yeah, we know what's going on here. It's fucking gone.
I thought I recognized the bar, but I didn't put it together.
It's provocative.
You probably made the show a fortune. People are like, Christ, that guy got a fucking head injury. If we could see half of something half as cool as that, definitely fucking.
That's actually cool thing about that photo. That's not the actual bar from the movie. That's a bar that was built for a guy to exactly mimic the bar from The Shining. It looks exactly like it, except everything in the background. But the bar is accurate. Had to do it. After hours, it's like, you stumble into the ballroom and the bar is right there and like nothing's open, no one's around, just the bartender. Pull up a seat, talk, hang out, whatever.
That old chestnut.
The only thing I know is Hollyoaks After Dark. Fucking, it's basically a regular soap opera. It's just with more sex and swearing. It's just like After Dark.
Not in a good way, not in the sexy way. Like fuck's sake, I could have just watched Babe Station for the same amount of shite.
Yeah. Men in Motors.
The acting's better in Babe Station.
Sponge, do you remember Men in Motors?
What?
Men in Motors?
Fuck yeah! It was like the Men's Lifestyle magazine and rolled into one shit show. Oh, it was terrible. It was almost as bad as Eurotrash.
Yeah,
remember Eurotrash? Scorchio.
I remember once they done an experiment where one of the guys grinded up his pubic hair, and they were in Amsterdam. He grinded up his pubic hair, and they were getting guys to smoke it, and they couldn't. The guys were off their tits; they couldn't tell what it was.
I like how you
They're
say
like,
experiment
this is great stuff.
as if they're doing science.
That was CKY2K, wasn't it? Or what is it? The friggin' what the hell they call it? Jackass movies?
Yeah, they did that in one of those too. Yeah.
How can you get high off of pubic hair?
You can't.
You could. They weren't.
They were just in
Basically, they were off
Amsterdam,
their tits
Trenchy.
So they were already off their tits anyway and just didn't know any better. Like, to be fair, Amsterdam's a special place for drug taking. Like, dude, you end up in situations that you never end up in anywhere else. I got blessed by a hobo. Like a hobo literally came up and blessed me in Latin, like straight up fucking Latined my ass and fucking crossed my forehead because I gave him my change. I was like, all right, okay, that happened. That was a whole ass thing. And then I got quacked at by some crazy person on a bike because they never had a bell, so they quacked at me. Like straight up, like quack, 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 quack.
If you're on the cycling lane, all fucking bets are off. Those cunts will run you over.
Oh yeah, I got run over. Like some chick was fucking come cycling towards me on her bike, and she never had enough mass behind her to do anything. So all that happened was this bike slammed into my stomach, and I kind of just grabbed it, and she flew right over and like nearly stuck the head on me. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? And she's like, I'm so sorry, I never seen you. Like, get fucked. I'm a fat ass cunt in a red fucking hoodie. Get fucked. You never fucking seen me. I look like fucking a Santa.
As essentially, Trenchy, there's roads, there's paths, and there's special kind of lanes for cyclists. And if you go onto the cyclist lane, they will fucking run you the fuck over.
Yeah, I was good. Like the best way to describe it is you've got all separate lanes for each of the traffics, but bikes can literally be on all lanes. Like bikes are God. Like it's fucking crazy. And then I was like, somebody was like, "Do you want to rent a bike?" And I'm looking down at me, and I'm looking at the bike, going, "No, I don't want your fucking cycle bike. I'll fucking walk." The best thing is, though, everything's fucking flat. Everything. There's no hills. Like literally zero hills in Amsterdam.
That's weird.
Like there's nothing more than like fucking literally the inclines might go for that to that. It's fucking madness. It's fantastic.
But Spongy, do you know what's a fucking endangered species in Amsterdam as well? Taxis. Fucking taxis, man. Getting a taxi, you'll find Christ before you get a taxi.
I just walked, mate. Like I'm not even going to lie. I walked for the train station to the fucking the hotel, and then walked for the everywhere. I just walked because everything's pretty close as well. So I was like, fuck taxis. I'm walking.
Myself and the lads were staying at a campsite, and we got fucking absolutely balubas. And we're like, fuck, what do we do? How are we going to get back? And one of the guys are like, those American chicks, they're at the campsite as well. Here, let's follow them. In our head, thinking that it's the but we didn't want to go up to them and go, oh, we're lost. Can we tag along with you? We wanted to play it cool, so we decided to follow these chicks. And then after a while, they began to speed up. And of course, Prick Features and these friends here didn't clock it. That they were like, what the fuck? Who are these fucking dicks following us? So they sped up, and we sped up. Then they sped up, and we sped up. And it was like,
next thing you know, they were all jogging along the roads. Just
Rocky and shit. All the people running behind each other.
Ben, I will say that. Like, see, like KFC, McDonald's, Burger King in Amsterdam, they're all fucking amazing. They look like the pictures on the posters. It's fucking mad. Like you open up the box and it's like a picture perfect burger. You're like, excuse me, what? Oh, dude, I got kicked out. Dude, I got kicked out twice. I got kicked out of Burger King and McDonald's.
Hey guys, I gotta go to bed, but it was a pleasure being here. So thank you for having me.
Thank you for stopping by. It's always great to have you on, Sadie. It's good having you.
Yeah, thank you.
Get some sleep.
Yeah.
Get some sleep.
Adios.
Night.
Go.
Nah, dude, it's not. It's not because you're super high. The food quality is genuinely better in Amsterdam. I think it's because they've got such a concentrated, like fucking area food. Like there's one street and you've literally got everything for like fucking Amsterdam, fucking Argentinian beef, all the way down to like fucking Zulu food. Like it is literally like a literally A to Z fucking food, all in a fucking crunched up fucking really is. So like the food quality is crazy high. I got fucking. We were in a coffee shop, and it was fucking fantastic. Like I went in every day. It was the first coffee shop right next to the hotel. It was quite quiet, so I went in, and then that was me. I kind of just liked it, so I stayed there. And then fucking like on the very last night we went in and the place was busy. It was a Friday, like no seats. And then the woman seen us coming and she was like, "Oh wait, sorry, 2 seconds," and she kicked people out of their regular seat. She physically kicked people out of the shop because they were like taking up space, so I could get a seat. And then she went in and got me pizza. It was like dude, like she left the coffee shop to go and order us pizza and came back with a pizza. I'm sitting there. Like,
Sponge, was this a coffee shop or a coffee shop?
Oh no, it was definitely weed. It was weed-based coffee shop, mate.
Okay. Yeah,
I was pie-eyed out my tits.
Obviously, you guys were coming in there and fucking buying an absolute fucking gank of shit. So they're like,
Well,
these
dude,
guys are
we were there for 4 days and 5 nights. And literally, I got for that one coffee shop, I smoked 32 grams. Each gram was a different strain.
Fuck.
And then when I realised I had finished that menu, I moved on to the shop next door and was buying smoke there because I was just trying. Like I just worked my way through all their menus. 3 shops in a row. I worked through the menu in the week I was there. 5 days. I was gone. I was completely wasted.
If you don't mind me asking, dude, how much did you drop in total for?
Right, I don't keep tabs of money, but we took 700 with us, and I needed to phone back and borrow money on day 2.
Oh, for fuck's sake! You mad bastard! You.
Oh, dude, I had mushrooms and everything, mate. It was fucking fantastic. That was my honeymoon.
It's like what happens. That happens to Americans when they go to Amsterdam. They just go crazy. Like they they go to coffee shop after coffee shop, and it's just.
Well, dude, basically what happens is the rules are if you go into a coffee shop, you 9 times out of 10, you have to buy weed from them, and if you buy weed, you have to buy a drink to sit in. So you need to buy. So like you're talking like $15 a pop when you go into one.
Can you buy a soda like a regular drink?
Oh yeah, but that's the best thing about it, dude. Everything, like all the drinks are $2.50. Always $2.50. Always $2.50 is weird because like a gram's normally like a gram of good stuff's probably $12.50. So you're talking €15 for like all in total. But like, dude, that's like they do coffees. They do like the best hot chocolates ever. Their hot chocolates are like next world. I don't even like hot chocolate.
Oh, go ahead.
It's really weird because like they have like fucking K-Bart stores that have things like mops and brushes and bags of sugar and stuff, and then in the back they have like glass cases with like fucking all weed paraphernalia. And I saw something. It's a little vacuum cleaner for your nose. It's a little fucking metal vacuum cleaner for fucking. I'm like,
for your
yeah. But
dude, you can go and buy your morning paper, you can buy your rolls, and you can buy your cocaine testing kit.
Yeah.
Like literally with your morning newspaper and your toilet rolls.
The other thing was, Sponge, one of the lads bought fucking shrooms, and he was like, "What were they like?" Ryan goes, "You'll have to talk to Thomas upstairs." And we went upstairs, and there was just wall to wall of machetes and crossbows and fucking all kinds of dangerous shit. And there's this like fucking 6'5" guy covered in tattoos, and we're like, "Are you Thomas?" He goes, "Yeah. We were told to ask what this like." Fucking brilliant, yeah. Fucking, can I interest you in buying weapons? No. We just want to fucking know what these are like. Come on, man. This fucking crossbow, man. It'll put a bolt through a guy's head at 500 yards. No. We just want to know what this shit is like.
Well, when we went to the place to get the mushrooms, it was crazy. It was like a chemist. You went in and the guy was like, yes, and he's got his brochure and he's explaining through the different strains and what the different types will do you and what the effects you have. And I hadn't done mushrooms before then, so I was like, you know what, fuck it, we'll just go down the middle. We go average, just average all the way. And it was like, right, this will be a good one to get you started and shit. And it was like, fucking took them and that, waited and waited. And we had to, like, to tell you to do it on an empty stomach. So I had to wait 2 hours on my stomach emptying. And then they're like, we ate it, and then it takes 2 hours to start. So that's 4 hours. I was already smashed out my tits on weed. So I was munching. So like 4 hours with no food when you're a fat guy is a fucking nightmare. So by the time it got to the end of it, I was like, you know what, fuck it, I'm done. I'm like, fuck it, it's not working. I'm like, we tried, it failed. No big deal. We'll go to Burger King. Let's go. So we went to Burger King, McDonald's, and then we went into McDonald's and we've ordered food and we're sitting there and my wife's going, "Why are you looking gay? What the fuck are you talking about?" She's like, "You've got your hand on your hip." I'm sitting there with 2 hands on my burger, eating my burger, and she's like, "You got your hand on your hip." I'm like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" And she's like, "What? And you're moving. Why are you eating your fucking food so fast?" I'm like you're really tripping balls. Like, she was fucking gone, mate. So I was like, I'm laughing, like crying tears with laughter, like howling, proper howling. And like, she's like, "Would you stop eating it so fast?" It was her. She was eating really slowly. So she's going like this and just assumed that everybody else was going super fast. So that just set me off laughing even harder. And then we had one of the guys came up to us and were like, "Excuse me, you're making an awful lot of noise. You have to keep it down a bit." I'm like fucking crying, laughing, like, "I'm really sorry." And then they're like, "All right, okay." And I walked away. And then the manager came up like 2 minutes after, literally like 2 minutes. It was like, "We were going to have to actually leave, I'm afraid." I'm like, "I've never been kicked out of McDonald's in my life. I'm like a lifetime member here." It was fucking fantastic. So we went to Burger King because, I was still hungry. And then fucking got kicked out of Burger King as well for making too much noise. I was like, man, what a great night. That was only the Wednesday. We got there on the Monday. Like, we just went wild. And then randomly bumped into one of my best friends on the night we were going home. We were walking past the train station and we were just randomly walked out the train station. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing here? Like, literally ran up and shouted him, like yelled at him across Amsterdam. Like, never not thinking it's probably not him. But it genuinely was my friend. I was like, what the fuck? Like, that's a weird situation. So I fed him like a handful of cookies, like 10 cookies. Like, literally before he even got out the train station. Like, I'm force feeding him cookies. Just because we were coming home the next day and nothing to do with it. But man, I got so wasted. It's fantastic. We went to the Bodyworks Museum, which was cool. It's like they put, instead of embalming fluid, they use like a plastic. And like it's like body art, like with hundreds of dead bodies, like 200 dead bodies or something. It's some crazy guy. He used to do autopsies on TV. Don't know if you remember that, Trash, like on Channel 4 and shit.
They got in trouble for that. Basically, it's kind of like the muscles. They inject stuff into the muscles in the sinew and it comes out like a kind of sculpture.
I remember that.
They do it over here,
we had a show here. We had a show in the States here to air late at night, like 1 o'clock in the morning, 2 o'clock in the morning. And they'd talk about stuff like that. And they had weird art or whatever. They had a weird art segment. And it was like this guy that makes art out of corpses. And he had like a muscular...
Trust me, that'll be this guy. Like, this guy's like the forefather of it. Like, and he's got well, in Amsterdam, they gave him a building. Just give him a whole ass building to fill. And like, honest, and because it's Amsterdam and sex and shit, like a lot of them are in sex poses and shit. Like, there's a reverse cowgirl with like no body and fucking sliced for your arsehole a fucking neck pretty much and just pulled apart. And then there's like a granddad's head and shit like that. Like, it's crazy. It's amazing to go and see. And it's quite sobering at the same time because like you go in that and you're like you think it's like a bit of a giggle and shit, and then you realise that that's some cunt's granddad over there. That could be that's somebody's daughter fucking getting fucking ridden bareback for all eternity.
He did a horse too. He did a horse.
Oh, he did a pig as well. Yeah, a pig with wings.
There's issues with that though, Sponge, because it kind of turned out that a lot of them were Chinese prisoners.
Oh
the
no, with this
cartoons that
one,
were used for
we have this guy. His are all people that donate their bodies. You know, you can donate your body to science. Like people were donating their bodies to him. Like he built up like this collection of like 200 people that had donated their bodies to him.
I no, I wonder, is it another? I know there was some exhibit that got in trouble for using political prisoners and stuff like that, but
I
it
mean,
might be him.
it could have been this guy as well. Like it wouldn't surprise me if I'm honest.
But,
Like it's a bit. It's pretty crazy experience.
Did you go to the sex museum there?
You're fucking damn skippy. I did the Red Light Museum as well. Dude,
I wanted
I
to
got
go to
kicked out. I got kicked out of a sex shop for cock blocking a guy. Like, literally, you go into the sex shop and I shit you not, there is wall-to-wall DVDs. DVDs. I only got married 5 years ago, so it's not even that long ago. Like wall-to-wall DVDs, and the DVDs, I shit you not, are $30 to $50.
The fuck?
Right, dude. No. Right, that's not the crazy part. The crazy part is they've got like, you know, when you go into like Walmart and shit, and you go into the clothes section, and they've got those cubicles.
Yeah.
Well, in the sex shops, they have said cubicles, but the cubicles have got a nice little CRT monitor for yesteryear in the back of them, and you go in, you pull your curtain. Yes. And dude, I never knew this. I never knew this at all. Like I was a young, naive young man, and then we were like wandering around the sex shop, and I was getting kind of giggly anyway because we kind of walked into the red light district by accident, and like landed randomly, like walked past and was like, "Oh, tits." No, right?
Did you see the glory hole?
No, right, but no, there was worse. This guy was, how would you put it? Was a vocal masturbator. And like, dude, this guy was grunting. This dude was grunting like he was fucking a boar. And like, I shit, you know, and I was like, and it only happened just as I walked past. It was like, and that triggered me. Like I was fucking crying. Like I mean, streaming tears. Like, this guy's having a wank. So like, and then all you heard was tip. So this guy's not only paid $50 for a DVD, which is obviously the price is to go and have a wank at the back of the room. Like I cock blocked him in his moment of glory, completely shut him down, and then proceededly got kicked out of the shop and told him never to come back again.
I can only imagine the people back there, they're furiously pumping it, and you're like hearing them and laughing at them, and they're like, they're not doing their move, man.
I mean, it was a 50-50 shot. I might have got him off. Oh, dude, it was fucking hilarious though, because like it was like and then just zip, like the fastest zip up ever. Like I swear to God, he could have got it in it.
Look, he didn't fucking saw at the end of it.
I was fucking howling, mate. Like I swear to God, I was just like shit. And then the first time we found the red light district was during the day. We stumbled upon it like midday. And obviously, midday is a quiet day for prostitutes. They're not. It's not the rush hour. Rush hour's night time. So what happens is they give the poor fuckers a chance that are fucking reprobates and can't do nothing. And this chick seen us walking past, and I was like, "What the fuck is happening?" And like, she tried to get undressed like Superman, pretty much, and peeled her top off. Got her jumper got stuck over her head with one arm stuck out. She tried to pull her trousers down with the other hand and got them stuck on her arse cheeks and face planted the glass. Like it was the worst fucking strip ever. So like that just triggered me even more, and I started fucking howling. And then this guy came over to me, like must have been her pimp or something, and was fucking raging. It made me move along. But dude, I was fucking howling. I was like, what? That is the worst start you could ever get. Imagine getting your head stuck in your jumper, your fucking trousers stuck on your arse, and then bouncing your head off the glass just for good measure. Like, there's no comeback for that.
Like, at least take your time. At least take your time and don't face plant into the window.
Like I said, it was my honeymoon. I had no intention of going to any of their creepy prostitutes, but fuck me, it was the funniest thing I've ever seen. Like, after everybody I've told that goes to Amsterdam, you have to go to the red light district during the day, like midday, just to see these fucking rejects of society that are fucking work there, because it is the funniest thing you'll ever did see, and you'll leave the place feeling better about yourself. Shit, you know, like, they're proper reprobates. It's just like no teeth and shit. You're like, what the fuck, man? Like, missing whole fucking segments of their face.
So guys, I'm on for 2.5 hours. So what I'm gonna do is don't go anywhere. I'm gonna bring it to the back room and we'll just hang out amongst ourselves. But I'm gonna end the live portion of the broadcast.
Gone.
If that's cool with you guys.
Yeah.
Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you.
You're cool. And fuck you.
Fuck you, I'm out.
Just gotta do that because I have to save the hours because I've got the Highlander stream on Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
And then on the 2nd, I'll have another watch along, which will be Drive-In Massacre, which is a film recommended to me by John Steele over there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
And I just want to thank everybody who joined me for this. I want to thank Trent Sister Show. I want to thank Fun Sponge, Trenchy, John Steele, and of course Wabanashi, Sadie. They're all wonderful. If you don't follow them, you don't watch them on Twitch, what are you doing with your life? Follow these people, watch these people. They're fucking awesome. You know? But I also want to thank everybody in the chat. I want to thank Sasha. I want to thank Juice Films, Ben Grimm, Midnight Raven, anybody else who didn't comment but was watching. You guys are great.
It was full moon, not Midnight Raven. It was full moon.
Full moon? I thought Midnight Raven was in here at one point.
Oh, she might have been, but I didn't see it.
And I want to thank Full Moon as well. Full Moon, excuse me. Don't want to mispronounce the name. I saw you there, dude. I wasn't going to leave you out. But Trench got your back. So, yeah, I just want to thank everybody. And I will see you guys on Sunday. And I'll see you guys on Saturday as well because Trenchy's got the King Kong vs. Godzilla stream on the 27th. So that'll be Saturday.
The original, the classic.
The classic. The classic.
Dun,
So
dun, dun.
we're doing a watch along and it should be fun.
Yeah, it should be fun. Yeah, Apple, you're like the co-host of that. So it's like, if you want to, do any facts on there or whatever, you can. Yeah, you have much control of that as I do for sure because it was your idea.
Oh yeah, no, I got some stuff. I got some stuff I want to say about that film. All good stuff. All good stuff. I like that film a lot. I've been watching that since I was like 2. So yeah.
My favorite Godzilla versus film.
So check out all these fine people that have been on my show tonight, and check out all the awesome people who've been on the chat because guess what? They're part of the show too. They're part of the show too. So thank you, and have a good night. Adios.
Good night.
Bye.